Oh, there you go. I got the signal. I mean, I got the notice.
Let me put this up real quick.
I am having dinner over my son's house with his girlfriend. They're making dinner for me tomorrow for the first time.
Oh,
ever.
really?
Is that just cute? Like
You should say it on the show.
Oh, stop.
I'm serious.
But isn't that cute? That's like for the first time. I remember when he took me out and bought me a drink for the first time when he was 21. Really. Now I'm going over his house for the first time. It's so cute.
That's nice. When is it?
Tomorrow night.
There you go.
They called me today to confirm so they can go to the store and get all this stuff. Oh, I just wanted to cry.
Bringing his mama over to meet his girl officially.
Oh, he's been with her 2 years. No, they're good. I go, they're good. Yeah. I adore Danny. She's.
Are you doing a story on Dre?
No, I thought you were. That's why I sent it to you.
I'll
Okay,
say
good. I thought maybe that would be good.
Yeah, there we go.
The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
Oh, I told you he had some shit.
Chat room, little bastards.
Yeah, they hear us.
3, 2, 1.
Are we on? Testing. We on? Okay, cool. What up, everybody? Let's just address the elephant in the room. I heard y'all could hear us talking before the show. We got the new engineer learning the system. Nail. As the other one left with no, what's the shit you supposed to give when you getting ready to quit a job?
2 week notice.
2 week notice.
Yeah, the other one left with no 2 week notice and told me I wasn't professional. Womp, womp, womp. Beaver eating gospel beaver, we wish you luck. What?
Where did that come
He's
from?
still
What
one of
does
the
that
greatest
mean?
comedians in the world.
Yeah.
And he's gonna turn it into a joke.
I always turn everything into a joke. I don't know why people take
Oh,
stuff.
look, Deshaun Jones says we miss Frank. You know what? Well, people.
With
Calling.
Frank's a substitute.
Frank has a better job now.
You know,
That's how he used to talk.
no,
Frank, what does Frank do now?
he's still an engineer. Yeah.
He's still an engineer. He found an engineer that's better than this job. And that
Well,
can
no,
happen.
it's full time and it's in the daytime, so he would have a tough time because we would go so late at night and he had to get up at like 6 in the morning.
How you know, D?
Because he would tell us, Corey, you were there.
Well,
It
yeah.
wasn't just me like griping.
People don't talk to me, they talk
Yes,
to you.
no, you were there witnessing it when he would say, "Hey, D, can we?" It wasn't me. People thought, "Oh my God, look."
I must be unapproachable.
No, listen.
Look,
we already know that.
When the beaver eating gospel beaver,
Wait, what?
the beaver eating gospel beaver. Think about it.
What?
She said she eat beaver.
Oh, dang,
You just caught on to that?
Oh, I thought it had something
You
to do
ain't
with
sharp, D. No, but listen.
I thought it had to do with the under or overbite. I didn't pay attention, so I didn't know.
That's where the beaver come from. The beaver eating gospel beaver.
Jesus Christ, I did not. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's meant to be funny. But I'm saying people contact you instead of me.
No.
About everything.
I was
You don't know
there.
that?
No. But I witnessed him tell you several occasions that, listen, Corey, the only reason I'm trying to get out of here on time is, and he expressed it. I was there. I witnessed it a couple of times.
I don't remember him telling
Of course
me that,
you don't.
but I'm glad that he's at peace. And
Of course, Frank's a good dude,
I'm a-
right?
I'm
He
root-
contacted us last week. We actually spoke to him. I had to reach out to him while me and
Frankie?
Nail were setting some stuff up.
You talked to him?
Yeah, and he was like, and he said, he and Genevieve were gonna help me out with something. So
I think Frank is a selfless person.
he's really nice.
Understand?
Frank,
I
they're
said
both-
selfless for all the people who don't know what that means.
Yeah.
It's some dumb motherfucker with a bag of Cheetos at home, like, look at that selfie. I'm gonna send this to Frank.
No, he's always been a good dude.
Only person they really send stuff to and they get mad at me is Bobby.
Oh, folks.
Bobby be like, Corey, what you say? Now listen now, Corey. I'm trying to sell this Kangen water out here. I need you to cool out.
Oh.
I'm fucking with y'all.
Now he
Anyway.
gonna call.
Right, yeah, now you gonna call me. Corey, look here, I'm gonna have to holler at you. I'm gonna smother you with my Inspector Gadget coat.
Damn it.
What? I like Bobby. I'm a good going guy. I like almost everybody.
Almost
God.
everybody. Bobby
Right.
Team Williams, man. He been looking out for my youngster, man.
Who there?
Bobby.
Bobby?
Yeah,
Oh, what'd he do? He gave him some
Team
water in
Williams.
an
He
old
He gave him
jug?
some water.
Yeah, he
you
did
better
bring us
stop.
some water.
Water in an old Gatorade bottle.
Well, no, I bought a whole big 5-gallon container.
You bought a trough of water.
A whole heap of water.
Oh, is that a word? Did I say it right? Trough?
Trough. Yeah, like the horse's trough that they drink out of. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, well, anyway. I don't even know where to start. I got so much crazy stuff to talk about, but I do want to. I have to talk about this headline. Are you talking about this?
I could bring it up. That
What
was
is
one
it?
of the things, but it's okay. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, listen. This woman who Dr. Dre was married
It
to
is getting uglier, right? Am I
wants
correct?
ownership of the Dr. Dre name.
I read that.
What? Like how bad?
Oh, I thought you were talking about that. Because a lot is coming out in those papers. Because you can check on it. You know that, right? Whenever they issue anything in the paperwork, it's public.
Embezzlement.
Yeah. So
Are they saying she's trying to embezzle him?
no, not trying. Allegedly, she did. One of his other companies that he has,
Emptied the account.
his partners are
what
saying
they
she
said.
emptied the account.
Like 300 million or something. Was
Why
it?
is she? I just don't understand. Like, I have met Dr.
Allegedly.
Dre,
Yeah, allegedly, exactly, yeah.
and he seemed like a fair dude. And one thing I think is safe to say is the only reason she's on blogs now is because she was with him. How can you have so much hate for somebody that you want to basically try and make it where they're starting over financially? And I say this just asking the question just to be poking. I done been around scandalous bitches that just they're jealous because it's the end for them. It's not the end for you.
Right.
And I really think that's what it is. Like I told this girl who I'm not around no more, I said, bitch, this your last money. This ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the money isn't an issue with this. This seems like some real venom.
They said 300K she got out of that account. Somebody said.
So D fact,
Allegedly.
D said 300 mil.
I did not.
Allegedly.
That was up.
didn't?
I did not.
So?
I didn't
Oh, you
even
said
say a
300K?
figure.
I just don't like you, D. That's what it is.
You know
I'm
what,
sorry,
you
Zoe.
bastard.
Look, I
My
apologize.
God.
300K.
Yeah, but you never to me. No, but they claim Dre's people, Dre's team claim that this is a low-grade PR stunt, is what they call it. So his legal team and folks are calling it a low-grade PR stunt, which I kind of like that. And they're saying that they're trying to change the fact that he was caught red-handed and sued for trying to cheat. Her team is saying they were trying to cheat her out of community property, which she claims she's entitled to.
I don't even, like, why? Listen, here's what I have to say. And I wish I had, I don't even know. I'm trying to kick up dust. We got a couple other people in the room. We got Nail, we got Sleepy guy over there, Big Phil over there. We got my man Jerome, the dude who runs iStar, that
In the
I'm going
building.
to get back into. Seriously,
Welcome, Jerome.
I got a little team set up now that's supposed to set it up for me. We'll see how that works. And We have his son here. He would know nothing about this. But I do want to just ask this question out loud. Is it insane to get married with the things like they are now? Like, is this an act of insanity? I would say it's an act of insanity.
I've always thought that.
Wait, have you ever been married?
No. Have you ever been divorced?
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
They married.
Have you
These
ever
two.
been divorced?
These two married.
Yak.
Yeah.
Go there. Let's go there.
No, but
We can go there, but
it's
yeah,
a tough
sure.
deal. It's a tough deal to get married.
The legality that comes with being married to a person is just not common sense type of stuff.
Well,
It's
here's
not a good deal for men.
I was just going to say, and on top of that, to add to that, instead of just not being married, specifically men of a certain stature, too, because it just seems like that just never works out. It's always, and even now, if you look at it, there's been a couple of cases recently with women, and my thing is I agree. I'm like, look, you can't keep whining. You guys want everything to be equal. So if somebody in that case of, let's say, Mary, of course I'm a Mary J. Blige fan, I love her to death, but if the person makes the most money and you didn't have anything signed, he's entitled to, do you know what I'm saying?
He
It just
or
is
she,
what it
yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think of a certain stature like that, certain guys, it's not even worth it. It's like, look, just be down with homegirl, whatever, or write a contract out, some kind of contractual agreement.
Right. Well, she's saying that
Even if
he
you write out
forced her.
contractual agreements, what happened?
She's saying that he forced her to sign a prenup.
And then
at first
tore it
she
up.
said
Right, and then now
yeah.
now she's claiming violence. I mean, it's just terrible.
It's always the victim shit. I'm just being real. It's like, I don't know. I maybe know 2 women in my life that didn't play victim when it went bad. I didn't know I was such a bad person until things went bad. I was like, do I do that? Wow. Sometimes when I'm called this villain, I conform just to get with him again. And then right after I'm done, right after I get through washing up in the bathroom with one
Lord,
of her kids'
no.
rags,
No.
I'll ask her, I was like, why do you deal with me after you said all that about me? That's the only reason you got the Cold Stones and the little outfit at Marshall's is because I wanted to prove that you're nothing.
And they stay together. The thing is they just filed for divorce. So all this time with all these accusations that were
24
thrown
years,
at them,
yeah.
they were still together. So
Who
you
filed
guys
for
just
divorce? Her or
Dr.
him?
Dre did.
Dr. Dre filed for divorce?
That's what I was told. I don't know.
That's
I heard
interesting.
Dr. Dre did.
That's interesting. Why?
I don't know. Don't put me on. I don't know.
I mean, like, I think the reason people file for divorce is because once the money peaks out, people want to split with their part of it, or what is they feel is their part of it.
No, they said she did.
She did.
filed for divorce.
I mean, D, that's why I said, as soon as D said that, I know D speaks from the woman's.
No, I don't. I'm the complete opposite. Actually, I think I'm the only person I even know of that just because I wasn't legally married to him, I was with him for 17 years. I never asked for a dime. I never sued him. I never took him to any kind of courts. I never did any of that. So
Good
I'm
for
sorry.
you, D.
I don't fall into this category. So
You don't fall into that category, if I speak honestly. You don't.
right,
I'm proud of you, D. But
oh Lord, here we go. Don't even try to downplay that. Don't
no,
even.
you're still a woman, and and women, for some reason, have this sympathy for wicked women.
No, hell no. I'm not feeling this at all.
I think this woman that Dr. Dre is breaking up away from. I think it's a wicked thing for this to be dragging out like this. I'm sure this man is willing to give you enough money for you to lay up and get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you got left at that age is to lay up and get beat up. What else can you do for anybody in the world once your cycle has ceased?
Well, it's
Once
not,
your cycle ceases, your potential, where is it? Only thing you have is a mouth and a hand that...
I cannot. Young man, close your ears.
No, there's a young man in
So you're
here,
saying once
but he's
the
quite
life
intelligent.
Has left the womb.
Once life potential has left the womb,
The lifeblood has
you
dried up.
you're a bucket.
Oh, Lord.
People
Oh,
squeeze
God.
things out in and on you. I mean, other than that, I'm just saying.
That's so attractive, Corey.
No, look, it's easy to say, oh, Corey's bad, but what else can you do to build something up?
So everything's all
Be
physical?
an accountant,
Everything's all physical? She is a lawyer, by the way. So she has
a
something.
CPA.
Do you know how many lawyers?
I'm
What is the name of
trying.
that? What's the name of that thing again that you can get a lawyer?
Oh, stop. The legal...
Prepaid
what is-
legal.
You stupid. You're so
You
dumb.
can get a prepaid legal lawyer. I mean, lawyers. I
know what
understand.
you're
I understand
saying. Okay.
lawyers are important, especially when they know you and they know what they're doing. Because a lawyer is just that, a lawyer. Sometimes you actually have to coach a lawyer through what has to be done, and then they look at you like, "The hell? Yeah, I
'cause they
did
are
the
speaking on
research.
your
I'm trying to
behalf. Right,
survive."
right.
You know what
Somebody
I'm saying?
said cook. A woman can cook.
Can cook. Do you think Dre needs to have somebody come cook for him? I don't need nobody to cook for me. I can pay somebody to do this. Where is the real worth in a woman after she can't make babies anymore?
Yeah, but you can't
Companionship.
pay... Wait a second.
Companionship.
Wait.
Do you know how many chihuahuas are at the
Lord.
goddamn pound right now, looking to be loved?
See, Corey, you don't have to be alone. There's all kinds
And they
of
have your
shelters.
back.
There's a lot of non-kill shelters full of companions for you, Corey.
What? Listen. We just laughing this off, but can somebody seriously tell me once life potential has left a woman, what is her worth?
It's so sad that you think like that. That's so
You
sad
can
that
love
think
it.
that.
Friendship.
Friendship. Do you have a
Exactly.
female friend?
Yes.
Oh my God, no. See, Zoe get
Thank
mad
you,
at
though. I consider, aren't we friends? We're friends.
me. Who?
I was about to
You
say,
and I.
Corey, you
I know.
and
I
Darlene
was like,
are
I take
friends.
offense to that.
Do you
Right.
think this is my friend?
Oh my God.
Darlene, not your friend, Corey?
What?
Listen,
Put it out there.
listen.
Do you know my last
Darlene-
name? Not really. I'm just
Hey,
playing.
Abe. Abe is here, everybody.
Hey,
Darlene knows that I have her back.
So
Okay,
is she
well-
your
But if
friend?
I was a McDonald's employee,
Oh, what?
Do you-
you can't say that.
That's like
You
low
are
because
who
you're
you
actually
are,
you're actually saying
and
this
you're friends.
a diss to me. What you just said?
oh, you finna get like the gossip, the Beaver
but
eating
that's
gossip
about to
Beaver?
cry, man.
No,
About to make me
hell
cry.
no. Not for this guy. No, but I'm saying, what did that mean? In other words, like because somebody is of a particular status? Oh, I don't think so, Corey. You got me pegged
So
all
you
wrong.
telling me you got a lot of friends who work for McDonald's?
I got all kinds of friends.
Wait, I said work for McDonald's.
Not necessarily McDonald's, a Burger King, things like that. Yeah,
You got a
Taco
Burger
That's
Bell.
the
King
same
friend.
level.
Del
Burger King-
Taco.
Del Taco.
You got a Del Taco friend.
Well, my godfather used to own 3 of them, so yeah, but yeah.
So
yeah,
you
I
had
know,
a lot of
I know
your
a lot of
friends
people.
employed
Exactly.
by
that's
your
it.
godfather.
Yeah.
That's friendship.
Hell, I worked. I tried for like 3 days when I was at 16.
I'm fucking with D a little bit. I consider D a friend.
I was like, oh my God, wait a second. No,
I
he just
consider
did
D a
not go
friend.
there. Yeah, I was like, what?
D's helped me out
Oh, about
in
the,
a lot
about
of
the
situations where it's like I
She been
appreciate D. I fuck with D. She crazy though.
How the hell am I crazy?
You got your crazy ways.
Everybody has a little bit of
That
something.
Nick Cannon
just because
show.
You don't agree
Everybody
with it.
watched the show when Nick Cannon was here
Just because you
and
don't
listen to
agree.
D.
Oh, please. It's not insane. You're
What was she
insane.
doing on the Nick
I might
Cannon
have a little
show?
crazy
'Cause I
ways,
missed
but
it.
that
I
goes with
wasn't here that
everybody.
day.
Oh my God, you should have been here.
What was she doing?
You just have to
hating.
watch the show.
He's hating.
I'm not hating.
Yes,
this
he
is
is.
real.
What happened,
Yes, he
D?
is.
What is he talking about?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Okay, but look,
It's
no.
his take on his.
In all seriousness, though, I'm saying like, D's a friend of mine,
D's a
I
writer.
would consider D a
let's
friend of
get
mine.
That right. Yeah.
and friend is very rare for me.
You see, you don't throw that around lightly.
It's
I know
very,
I don't. I've
very
already
rare
said that
for me.
before. I know I don't.
Look at.
Wait,
Huh?
huh? What?
Wait.
Well, we know you don't. You
Wait.
crush.
The shit that's so crazy right now, the way he's talking,
Yeah.
if y'all could see what he's wearing,
Oh, Lord, no.
the shit is just...
We're talking
it's-
Moses.
What I got on a white tee?
Moses
he
parting
does
the
not-
Red Sea.
He has on
I got on a
a
white
full-
tee.
It is not a white
Hebrew
tee.
biblical robe. It's a robe.
I'm about to take a photo.
full robe.
Corey, I'm gonna ask Corey.
It's long though, right? It goes all the way down to my ankles.
And he got on sandals.
And I got on sandals. After the show, I'm going over this girl house, and sometime her son wake up to go to the bathroom.
So you want to imitate
So
God?
I can cover her up, and he might not know what's going on.
No, he's going to her house to prove to her that Jesus is real. He's going as Jesus.
Black Jesus, right.
The nigga got on a full robe.
Jesus, the original absentee father. Yeah.
And it's all white. It's all white. I'm telling
I'm gonna give
you.
that to him.
I'm looking crazy. I don't care, D, but I don't care if you post
I know, but
that
I'm
stuff.
not. I just,
I'm
I
silly.
I secretly
Anyway.
took it.
I want to put this out there before I forget, then we can jump back in this.
Yeah.
It's some fuck dirtbag piece of shit who has a Cashapp with Corey Holcomb on it, JokeBag with
No.
two G's.
You stop.
We're JokeBag with 1 G. The dirtbag motherfucker who got the Cashapp with 2 G's. That one thing about that Cashapp shit, you can fool people.
I had to change mine since
Oh,
that time.
my
I had they blocked mine.
Why?
Somebody sent some fraudulent money
Yeah?
and it shut down the whole account.
For
I
a
had to
second,
start
though,
a new
right?
one.
Right there to start. Yeah. Oh my God.
They ain't gonna
just-
let you
That's
use
so
the
foul.
same one. I had to start a new one.
Just know it's a dirtbag, pussy ass motherfucker out there who got Corey Holcomb JokeBag with 2 G's.
That's messed
I'm 1
up.
G, so I wish we could find out who he is.
He's 1G Jesus.
I just want to see who it is because I'm saying, man, it's like you a scandalous, dirty motherfucker.
Those kind of foul
trying to-
people don't show themselves. That's that
Right.
whole get down. Is that their
Yeah.
whole thing? Is that their
Yeah.
anonymity? They fiend off that.
But back to the wife thing. I wish there's so many people I know who are about to get married, and I would sound like a hater to tell them don't. You have to be destroyed
Oh,
to understand how silly it is to agree to the terms of marriage in America. You have to be a straight lane. There's no way you can get, I put it like this, guys who get married more than once,
oh my God! And there's many.
Yeah.
now that's a motherfucker who I don't even know what to say about that.
When they do it over and over and over again, you're like, wait a second, you were just complaining
didn't have
about
enough?
that. Yeah. You're
Like some guy.
masochistic.
What's
You're
the
a
guy? What's the guy? Terrence Howard.
Oh, bless his
Listen
heart.
here,
Oh
man.
my
What
God.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Yeah,
Listen here, man. Iron Man.
Right, I'm here to donate. My life is made to donate.
Jesus.
He should win a humanitarian award because he don't
That's a
even
good
marry women of substance. He marry street scum and take them off the street. Yeah. Them
God.
girls don't even need them houses that's, you know, they got houses out now that's $50,000, $60,000, $70,000.
Way out somewhere.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know what to say. I'm not trying to sound like a hater,
No,
but
it's a bad deal.
No,
they
it
need
is messed up.
They need classes
bad
in college to show people what happens once you agree to unite with someone in marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people
Especially
are,
in California, it's a bad deal.
I mean, people are
Right.
caught off guard. Like, I know people who really can't believe it. My friend was married 4 years. And then, you know, it didn't work out with the girl. And the judge told him, this is what you owe her for the next 4 years or whatever.
Wow.
And it was basically like he went to work for her. And they're not even together.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. I agree. I agree, though. See,
Well-
I'm not saying, oh, they shouldn't. No, I agree
Yeah.
that those things are,
People-
they don't make
peop-
any sense.
People called me evil and foul when I talked about the Ray Caruth thing. But Ray Caruth was protecting his income. Those NFL players don't have the type of money like people think. The average NFL player is broke 4 years after he retires.
Yeah,
Now,
but
that's
at
true.
that point, that's crazy to take
That's
two
true.
lives
That's-
like that
that's
to
true.
protect
Well, he
that
didn't try
kind
to
of-
take 2 lives. He just
Yes, he
wanted
did.
he wanted
She was
her
pregnant.
life gone. Yeah, but I'm sure if he could have saved the baby,
No, I
he
don't
didn't
think
do
so,
it.
no.
He did the foolish thing. He hired the homie.
Right.
Can't hire the homie if you're
No.
putting a hit on people. Pay the money to get it done professionally.
Oh, God.
Like I said, be Robert Blake. Robert Blake.
We're not giving out real advice here,
Thank you.
are
No,
we?
that's
We not?
No, no.
Are you telling?
Am I telling people what? Ask me.
I think the advice should be like, look, all these complaints about
Just-
what
I'm
certain
asking.
things that go wrong in life, at this point, wouldn't you think guys would know to be super protective, especially if you're in a certain position as well? So
But women are just as conniving
Both,
and as cunning
exactly.
as men are, and they can hide their intentions in the way men do.
right, so just
'Cause
be super
Once
protective.
it goes to the courthouse, this is street shit. When you put a case on somebody, it goes to the streets.
But they weren't
Anna
even married.
Nicole put a case on a very wealthy elderly man from Texas. She did.
Billionaire, right,
Her
right.
son did.
That's
What?
true.
I mean, like, people want to Corey. No, motherfucker, this is what happened. I knew her son was next. Whitney Houston has a hell of a catalog. She died. Her daughter died.
Now the
what
guy's
the fuck?
dead. The boyfriend's
And the
gone.
dude who was supposed to be there, he did. The fuck is you trying to make Corey a bad guy for?
Who got the publisher now?
Right. You see what I'm
Who
saying?
owns the publisher
to
now?
Whitney's Cadillac. Ew.
Don't do it. It's so easy to point at Corey. Corey, you shouldn't have said that. Motherfuckers. Motherfucker peep around the corner like old boy in that movie Django. Corey, you bad. Something bad go happening. What? Do you know how many scandalous things happen out here in this game? The three artists who had the biggest catalogs were African Americans,
Prince, Michael, and Whitney.
Whitney.
dead.
And
Now they playing they shit during bank commercials.
Yeah. And Prince would have never let that shit happen.
Prince probably rolling over in
Jeep
his
commercial,
grave.
nigga want to be starting something. Like,
Oh.
what? The Wrangler, nigga? Okay.
You know who I worry about? Mariah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am very worried about Mariah Carey. I'm like, she got a hell of a catalog.
Yeah.
And the music business is cold in a motherfucker. Well, you got a real catalog?
Yeah.
You think they gonna let you die?
Yeah.
And the catalog goes to who you talking about?
Do you remember that Miles Davis movie with Don Cheadle?
I didn't watch it.
Man, go back and see, because there's a scene
worth it?
when Don Cheadle is playing Miles and he's messed up on drugs and he goes to the record company, and then after he leaves, they say, man, I just hope he dies. He'll be worth more to us if he dies.
Yeah.
And these are label executives talking about Miles Davis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he lost it. He's done. He can't play anymore. I just hope he dies. He'll be worth more to us if he dies.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't know the game, average folk. Average folk, listen to me. Listen to me. If you find a way to come up, they gonna take it from you. A sister made those Terminator movies and the Matrix movies.
Sophie. Yeah.
They gave that bitch some here, bitch, take this and get the fuck on money. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
She was on the Voice of Reason on the Foxhole. I had her on talking about it. Email me her little her contracts, and I said, well, damn.
Yeah, she's made her rounds to let people know what the hell happened. It's so messed up.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is America, man. This is you gotta hustle and try to bob and weave through the game, get what you can get before it goes bad. Because if you make some real noise financially, I'm just saying.
So you're
Who
thinking
that nigga
that's
up
what,
on that nag? Somebody gonna say it. Who that
whether it's
nigga up on that
executives or
nag?
exes.
Executive exes, whoever.
I see.
I mean, like, old girl has been empowered to bring drama to Dr. Dre. It ain't like she got power.
See, I'm more on a total opposite thing. My thing is on love. Like, if you actually were truly in love with someone, I don't understand where any of that kind of stuff can come from it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look, and then they were still together. In other words, they haven't been separated, not that I know of.
She's treating him
Well,
like she never loved him, like she never cared.
That's
Is
what
that,
it sounds
that's
like.
yeah.
So then I look at you totally foul when I see this kind of stuff popping up. It's not like you're like, okay, just take. I don't even want.
But
You know,
this
like
is the common thing.
if
that's
you cared
said.
for this dude,
The
you know?
common thing, I'm not taking away from your point, D, but it's the common thing that's said. The truth is, people are jealous of you that you chose to be around you.
And that's super scary. It's like,
Now,
whoa.
But this goes back to so many conversations you've had. How do you vet somebody out to be with, to marry, especially today? Because sometimes divergent ideas start to blend together, like feminism and empowerment
And then they have children together, right.
turns into, well, let me be with him, build him up, and then break up with him and get my half as an
never
empowerment move. Like, look what they just did with Cardi B and Offset. All the women was like, good girl, yeah, girl, good job, break up with him, because they was feeding the rumors. Oh, he cheated and there's a side baby. Cardi B came out later and was like, there is no side baby. He did not cheat. I don't need you guys' support. Thank
He cheating
you.
on her. Have you
No,
seen
in
her
the
without that
beginning, she did
makeup?
No, but she was talking
You know
about
what?
after they got back together.
That's Smiley
But the point I'm but the
from
point,
Training Day.
Oh my God.
Shut up. I cannot.
The point I'm
Smiley
making
from
now,
Training Day.
But I get
breaking up and getting a divorce has turned into the same thing as taking a man to child support. It's the same thing.
I heard
It's
different.
an empowerment thing.
Anyway, I listen. Offset is a young man, and to just be
Yeah.
physical with one woman, that's just something that rarely happens. All right, let's just stop this dumb shit. Let's just stop the dumb shit. Everybody who has more than a car is fucking bitches.
Uh-huh.
If you have more than a car, you're going to, especially when how old is this guy? This guy, is he 30 or under? Or maybe early 30s?
Young guy.
And he's a rapper.
They both young.
So, hello, like even just
You can be a rapper, you can be
But
a
I'm just
CEO
saying-
of a bubblegum company. If you got money and you young, you are going to exercise easy women.
But there's
They're
certain-
everywhere. You
But
can't go nowhere without them.
But see, the
We should
one
have a challenge. Can I walk down there before we get to the big street
not in this,
No,
and
not-
score?
not in what you're wearing.
No.
This will
Oh, my
make them
God.
talk to me. I'm
Oh,
a
hell
weirdo.
no. No, they
Women
won't.
love weirdos.
They what?
Listen, serial killers actually fight off women. They be like, bitch, don't you see I got a
A
knife?
particular type of woman. She's crazy too,
It
just like
rubs
him.
it on her skin.
Right.
Oh my God.
Women like different motherfuckers, even if they are killers. I know bitches who are engaged to home invasion motherfuckers. What are you talking about? And they think, well, that's him. I don't live like that. The world is lost.
I see. Oh my God.
Most people don't grow up with two logical parents. Most people grow up under the influence of a bitch that lost.
Always gotta be the broad though. Huh? Look, always gotta
God
be the
damn.
Who's
was a
raising all these kids?
There was a dude at some point that chose her.
Damn.
No, he was a seed donor. He didn't stick around her.
Oh, so he
They
okay.
never stick around.
So
But
you
what
don't see
about
a
this?
sucker written all over their face.
What about this, Corey? Because you talked about this before too. What about the sticking together and fighting through all of the difficult times in a relationship? I think this generation and maybe the generation before don't know how to do that no more. Whereas back in the day, we got married no matter what, we got hit with, we worked it out, we figured it out. I think this generation doesn't know how to do that or doesn't even want to know how to do that.
Well, we have taken on the way of the people in charge. Before the internet, it wasn't as bad. There were still people who actually knew what respect was, who actually knew what being, walking around with some principles, some
Right.
stuff. Look, I'm just not living like that. I'm fucked up here, but I'm not finna be that. Now, everything goes.
It's called go for broke. It's like just
Everything go.
Yeah.
We got people who are proudly snitching. We got people who
Right?
are. I'm just saying, you name it.
Yeah.
The worst is not even different in the crowd. When I was coming up, a guy who was a snitch As soon
Got
as he
beat
came
up.
around, everybody got quiet.
Yeah.
Because they know. They was like, oh, he finna get it.
Or how about even groupies? Oh my God, groupies back in the day. Okay, you hear about them, you'd see, maybe go, yeah, she might be. Now it's a platform for them. Now they're actually promoting. They get out there and they're showing those, how you say, the clips or the videos that they save of the guys
D,
they're
I gotta
sleeping
disagree with you on that one. Easy bitches have been here since God put them
No,
on
but
earth.
now it makes it, but they're on height. It's
Jesus'
like,
mama fucked a dude at a club named The Spirit.
you know what?
Joseph was a good dude at home trying to take care of the family. Hot Pussy Mary ran the streets.
Here we go.
And, you know, we all know the story. Jesus was a side baby. SBJ was his nickname, Side Baby Jesus.
Now there's no
Hey,
shame.
SBJ, where you finna go? I'm finna go over here. That's why he always try to be cool with people because, you know, he a side baby. He always wanted to be accepted. That's
He was
why
a bastard.
That's why Jesus
Yeah.
do so much for people. He be like, hey, I'm cool. You know what I'm
On
saying?
a real man with a ghost.
Oh,
Right.
Lord.
Well, I don't know if he a ghost. I'm just saying.
What is up with Corey?
I'm saying these easy bitches
Yeah,
have
but you
been
probably be
here.
ashamed to admit it. I'm saying nowadays they don't
SBJ.
admit, they
Right.
don't.
Your new T-shirt. SBJ.
Side baby
I wear-
Jesus.
I will wear it.
I can help you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
God
just saying.
damn.
It's real shit.
It is. It's just, it's
All
terrible.
side babies
It's at an
want to be
all-time
accepted. They've been looking out the window for years. You know, Dad say he coming, Mama. And Mama don't, she done told him, you need to just go to sleep. No, he's coming.
not gonna
He
show.
said he's going to be here. And then you
can't.
get the little blanket put on you by
Right.
the window.
Uh-oh.
Right, but I think a lot of these divorces today have a lot of Me Too sprinkled in them. She's a lawyer. She's smart enough to say, oh, you know, or I would say clever enough to say, oh, there was domestic violence because she understands the climate.
And that's what they're using. one
So
of them,
Me
yeah.
Too and sprinkle some of that in. Again, these
In the
people.
words of Dr. Dre.
Uh-oh.
Now, am I lying when I say this? Because I know you know this to be a fact. This is the words of Dr. Dre. A dead bitch can't tell a nigga shit.
Uh-oh.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
They can't tell nobody nothing.
Did Dr. Dre say that? Dr. Dre said
But he
that.
was rapping. He wasn't really. Was he?
Oh, he didn't really mean that.
He was in third character? I mean, he wasn't like himself.
It was a
Okay.
I
performance.
just said. Hey, all I know is one of my rapping idols, Dr. Dre,
One of my rapping idols.
is one of my favorite motherfucking rappers.
He's your good friend, your dear friend.
My dear friend.
One of his lyrics was, a dead bitch can't tell a nigga shit.
Wow.
And all I'm saying is, a dead bitch can't tell a nigga shit. Do I want dead bitches?
No.
Let me rephrase that. Will I do a bitch?
Oh.
No. All I'm saying is, once they have been changed, they don't want no more money. They just want to rest. That's all I'm saying.
I can't.
Anna
no,
Nicole?
I know.
And you think Anna Nicole still walking around here? He owe me. Look at my titties.
Oh my God.
His son used to be like, Mommy, stop. You're going to get us killed.
What is happening?
What? I'm just saying.
Yeah, she is gone. You're right.
She's not bugging. That family ain't worried about that no more.
That man is over there raising that little girl on his own.
And he's been warned. You
The
did?
photographer guy, yeah.
You see how it go, right?
You're not asking for no money. is you?
Right. You all right? All right.
Staying quiet over there.
Because I just want to know if you straight. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Gangsta shit fixes all problems in the world. Gangsta shit. I don't even know if I said this shit before. I was trying to calm my friend Willie D down. And Willie D gave me a story about the little kids that kept beating up on his cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? The mama tried to keep it from him because they
She
know
knew.
how Willie get in.
Right, yeah.
Bottom line, Willie said he got wind of it again. He sent them people to beat up kids. I didn't mean to say Willie didn't send nobody to do nothing.
No.
But coincidentally, them kids that was beating up his family got stomped out. Now, they don't bother the family no more.
Sometimes that happens.
I don't know if y'all know. I couldn't say nothing when I learned of this information. That, you know what I'm saying? When you want to fix something.
No, but haven't you, come on, that's one of the oldest sayings in the book. Like when somebody is continually doing certain things and you go, wait a second. Oh, they must not have never had their ass beat. And sometimes that's the hardest lesson sometimes. When somebody just distributes some of that hurt back on them, it can shut some people, it can change some lives.
Corey, in the words of Willie D, no more talk.
No more talk. Okay, I'm with that.
No more talk.
I'm with that.
Silencio.
I just know that story stood out to me. I know, because I already know how you fix shit. I done seen people get fixed where they be like, I don't want that no more. I'm glad I made it through that.
Yeah.
Changed.
Right.
I get it. You don't want to tell anybody because it's like, wait a second now. You know
court,
what
this
they'll
motherfucker
do.
used to always cheat, fuck up the games and everything. One day he tried that shit with some motherfuckers that wasn't from our hood. They was from another hood. But we knew them.
In Chicago?
And they didn't have no love for this motherfucker. And this motherfucker tried that bullshit with them, and that motherfucker left on a stretcher. And nobody liked him, but we felt sorry for him. This dude from the hood, big gangster nigga, he just jumped on top of him. He said,
you didn't
man,
say
y'all
stop.
gonna kill him.
Oh, I think
it was
you
6
did.
dudes.
I think you
And they
mentioned
just
that
kept
story.
kicking him when he
Damn.
was down.
Yeah, you're like, you're gonna kill him.
And we laughed at him, but look,
He was almost dead.
I have never heard that dude talk again.
But
He probably can't.
Wait,
One
though.
day I said something to
But he
him. I was
came
like,
back?
what's up, man? He was like, because he know I was there that day.
But he came back and now he played fair?
I ain't never seen him play basketball again.
Oh, well, what was he coming back for?
I saw him walking down the street
Oh, I thought he was back
with
on
a
the
Bible in his hand.
Oh. So they totally changed his life.
Yeah, he got changed.
He got brain damage.
That too. That come with change.
Oh.
He used to be talking like this. Motherfucker, I'll fuck you up.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
After that ass whooping, he was like that old motherfucker on the second Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. The Rock. He thought that. I'm just fucking.
What?
That's how it go. That's how the game go.
Yeah, that is.
And I'm sorry if somebody feel like I said something that they didn't like, but I'm just saying, man. Sometimes ass whoopings are necessary. Most of the time, ass whoopings are necessary, or the threat of an ass whooping has to be in the air for order to take place.
It's
So you're
just,
saying dumb people respect aggression
There is-
over reason.
I'm saying respect is imaginary. Fear is everything.
felt. Yeah, it's felt. You're right.
Every fucking thing. Fear.
The thing to me is,
I
when-
respect bitches that I don't call back. But I have no fear of not calling them back.
but don't you feel though, Corey? Look, on trying to go back on a little bit more serious tip. Don't you feel that in situations like that, when it's getting that ugly between a couple being together that long, and they have, I guess, grown kids because they're both over age, it's gonna break everybody up because don't they start choosing sides and things like that? I mean, it's
the fortunate part of that is the children are older. They're not young.
not very old, but I mean, what, 18 and 21 or something like that?
20-somethings.
If the children
That's just
are
it.
bitch raised,
They were with
will
mom and dad
side
together.
with mommy. But if the children are raised correctly, they will always stand by daddy because they know daddy is the rock. Daddy will do whatever. When you got kids, look, this is what happens in most households. In most households, the woman is in charge because when you put down the threat of discipline around the kids, the woman take up. And because the dude don't want to argue with the woman, he winds up folding and letting it go. This is what happens in most cases. I folded and let it go a lot when I was coming up with my stepdaughter in the house. But it was because, well, there wasn't no reason. I'm not saying it was a reason. I just put it like this. One day, my stepdaughter finally got bold enough to try me. And I used to tell her, Mama, look, you letting her get away with this. She's seeing I'm watching her get away with this. One day she gonna try me. I used to say it loud. And sure enough, at age 14, I got tried. Once. Never got tried again. Did you ever see the Flintstones when...
What?
The Flintstones.
Back in the day, the old cartoon, the Flintstones, when Fred threw the cat out?
Yes.
Literally? That's what happened when I got tried. I don't play that shit. You can't talk crazy to me, child. I will punch you.
Oh, my
I
God.
don't care. Yeah. Listen, kids can't talk crazy to me in my house. Whatever come with it, whatever war come with it, bring the war on. If you let this child talk crazy to you, really, I wanted to do something then. That's why I used to say it loud. I'd be like, you see, I'd be writing up for you. See how she talking to you? She gonna try me one day.
And better not happen, and it did. Wow.
You can't let kids try you, man, in your house.
That's true.
And expect respect. How the kids gonna like you when they get to talk crazy to you?
Yeah, that's true.
The kids need to be scared of you. That's what make you love somebody, when you scared of them.
Is there a way to convey what you need to convey without the threat of violence?
Violence is necessary to teach anybody anything.
If need be.
What? What can you teach somebody without the threat of violence?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't do, there's a lot of things that I chose not to do because I thought of what was going to happen between me and my father, and I didn't want to lose him.
Who?
So, my dad. But there was a lot of things that I backed away from doing because of the fear of I would never see him again because I love him so much. So I was like, I'm not going to do that because
Do what?
I'm going to go to jail.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, well, one of them, well, it's in the book, but the one of them was when I was protecting myself and I almost came close to harming my mom to the point of death. But I stopped because I thought, oh my God, if I do this, I'm really not going to see my dad because they're going to arrest me. So certain things stop you from making...
So you didn't do that because your dad was a stand-up dude?
Very stand-up.
Your dad was stand-up, right?
Super duper
This
stand-up
is what
guy,
I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm saying, like, you can't be the dad and let the kids see the mom run over you. You will lose respect.
Right.
In the house.
So which one
So
lasts
you have
longer?
to beat the mom up sometime in front of the kids.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
So that everybody in the house know, listen,
He didn't. He just left.
let me tell
He
you
could've,
something, man.
but He just
When
left.
Vince Young won the football championship, I was over this dude's house. It was some...
Oh my God. They beat somebody in front of you.
No, what happened, long story short, he had just put these things on the dog. The gate, where you don't need a real gate, is just when they go past there,
It vibrates.
it shocks them.
Okay. I was trying not to say shock.
So-
but
The
bad.
one dog tried to walk past the gate, Zoe. The dog...
So you want a shock collar for your girl?
The other dog didn't never even go that way again. The other dog saw what happened to that dog. And that dog was like, shit, I ain't doing that shit.
So tase her is what you say.
If you have a taser, tase the mom. If the mom talk crazy, you see, I'm saying you can't give the mom a warning. Listen, my kids can't see you talk to me like that. You must be destroyed if you do that again. Not because I want to hurt you, but I have to show the kids what happened when somebody do that to me in my house.
Can you say it like Victor from Underworld?
I can't do it. You can. No.
Well,
I might be the bad guy again, but I'm here to tell you. Listen, man, you respect is something that you just can't be in your house and not have. There has to be fear of, if you ain't never hit your girl, chances are your girl run over you.
But unless
now maybe you got a girl that's respectable.
Well, I was going to say, unless they respect you from the giddy
but that's
up,
what
you
I was
don't
gonna say.
need
Which
to do all that.
Which
Well,
lasts
some people
longer?
are respectable, so they won't do things that are
Right.
not respectable.
Which
because
one?
they're respectable.
Which one has a greater impact? Right? A man who uses fear to dominate and control his household and environment, or a man who uses integrity.
What is integrity? What is that? What does he mean? He uses integrity. How can you use integrity? I don't understand that.
He has integrity. He's integral. He is dependable. He is strong. He is mentally strong. He's emotionally strong. He's disciplined. He has empathy. He has intellect and awareness and self-control.
Did we talk about?
I'm saying which one lasts longer? Which one of those characteristics lasts longer? Because fear can only last so long. Because you can fucking corner a damn mouse. But once the mouse feels the wall against its back, right, he's gonna say, well, fuck that. I'm finna go for mine. So and
that's when you really gotta stomp that motherfucker. I wish my child would raise up on me. That's war. You don't let nobody raise. Just because you cornered, you gonna raise up on your parents? Are you crazy?
Yeah, but there's a problem. There's something that caused him to do that in the beginning.
Yeah, he fucked up and I was about to fix it. But you can't fix me. The day you can whoop me in my house, I'll be like the old lion and just go mosey along.
You gonna hand over your keys and your wallet?
Yeah, you win. It's your house now. You beat me up in my house. That means I didn't do my job while you was young.
Exactly.
I'm gonna move out to the shed.
That's my point.
What the fuck? I'm gonna get my things and go to the shed, all right?
I wish I would be in a house with some kids talking crazy to me. I don't play that with kids. That's why I don't like going up certain people's house. Mm-hmm. Because
you already know how they
got a disrespectful system set up.
Yeah.
I think integrity outlasts fear, though. Fear can only last for so long.
Fear,
because people feared Mike Tyson. People feared Mike Tyson.
But Mike Tyson has done things in front of the world, not the allegations.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just in the ring. Once people got over their fear, and once they saw him and saw that he was vulnerable and can be beaten, they got over their fear of him, and they start to whoop his ass.
Mm-hmm.
When Mike Tyson got older and his workout discipline and everything wasn't the same, he started to lose. So,
but he also had a style that could be beaten by a dude with a good jab and boxing skills. And weak-ass Buster Douglas showed that. And then that was the blueprint. So now when you fighting against someone like Lennox Lewis, prime Mike, I don't think could have beat Lennox.
Well, we can talk about if I coulda, shoulda, would. I'm saying when Mike Tyson was young and that natural young dominance, strength, and everything was in him, he was unstoppable. When Mike Tyson became a kick it, let's go have a drink,
cocaine,
come on,
Rick James style,
awful person like Robin Givens.
Ooh.
If you got somebody like that around you, how can you excel?
Right.
I don't know how Will Smith does the things that he do. When you got a woman that sleep with y'all kids, homies, how do you, Will Smith deserves credit for being able to prevail even though, but he needs his trophy stepped on as soon as he get it for allowing somebody that don't like him to claim his wife.
But if you
because when people like you, they don't put you on the spot and make you look stupid in front of the world, because Will Smith is a guy that people go see at the movies. Can you watch a Will Smith action movie now? Now that you've seen, ain't no action to him?
But
I wish I would have him like, I'll be like, you ain't gonna bust a grape, motherfucker.
I saw that face, right. But in all fairness too, didn't they get into it both knowing? I thought they got into it both knowing.
Who?
Will and Jada in the beginning, they let them tell their story. They say that when he really pushed the issue of getting married, and she was totally, she was
the victim again.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is what they said, is that she did not want to get married. She said marriage scared her. She didn't like it, blah, 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 blah. And apparently...
Will Smith had money. Jada was on her way back to Baltimore
Let them
to
tell
suck
it.
beavers
He said it
with
too,
the beaver
so-
eating gospel beaver.
So apparently he knew what he
So
was
she
getting
didn't
into.
turn it down because he had bread. There's a logical explanation to almost everything. You can look at couples and be like, oh, okay, I see what happened there. I'm just saying.
But Jada had a career.
No,
separate
Jada had
from-
little cameos in movies, and we know what that do.
What about
that? Get
Wu?
you a car note.
What about Woo?
What about Wu? You think she got a whop for the movie Wu?
What about Low Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah.
Stop
Keenan
it.
them gave her a couple of dollars. And
I'm
felt
naming
on her.
movies, man.
Yeah.
That's
She
what I'm
wasn't with
doing.
Will then, was she?
No.
No.
That means I know. Hey, boy, them Wayans. The Wayans are from the projects in New York. Them ain't lames. You want this role, bitch? Well, you got to go.
I'm
So you
just
saying Frenchie is a real character?
All I'm saying, y'all can take them Wayans for granted, but all them people from the projects, actually, Keenan, what he did is something that's Hollywood
incredible.
gold.
Oh yeah, it is incredible.
He
yeah.
popped a little bit and went and got his
His
brothers
whole
and
family.
sisters and
That
was
was-
like,
that
look,
was
we
G.
finna do this shit.
That was G.
That's true.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like, you think, so what Jada got? If you looked up what she got
did
a
the
wet
coke.
ass and a sag check.
I cannot.
That's why she went back to Baltimore. Wasn't nothing out here for her.
Jason's lyric.
After they get ran through a little bit and they realize, I'm just pussy for the game. That's what a lot of these girls out here find out. Even though you could tell them, you could map it out
Right.
with proof of 5 actresses from the past.
Let's go. Name them.
The only actresses I got respect for are the woolly mammoth built actresses because they got it off how they look. They needed a woolly mammoth in that movie. That's why those are the ones who really getting it. All the rest of these little cute actresses, as soon as I see them, I was like, oh, you poor thing.
What?
I know what you've been through.
What?
What? Where they at? What are the ones who got it off talent? Thank you.
What
Thank
are
you,
the
sir.
ones that got what now?
Off talent.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry been tossed up more than cheerleaders in practice.
Oh my God.
Halle Berry been tossed up more than dough at a pizzeria that does well.
Regina King.
Regina King.
I don't know about Regina King.
Childhood
She's
star.
killing the whole game now. Yeah, she's hung in there the whole time since a kid.
Okay, but look, how about this? I'm not trying to diss Regina King. I'm not trying to diss Regina King.
Nia Long.
But
Nia Long.
who's Nia Long? Hold on, I'm blanking.
Uh-oh.
I'm not trying to diss Regina King.
Okay. Nia
But
Long?
I could book Regina King in a movie and not be trying to get that pussy. Because she look regular.
Oh.
Does that sound evil?
Yep.
Like I could work with Regina King.
Regina
and
King is
never be like,
beautiful.
Yep.
so you said Whoopi Goldberg was beautiful.
And I stand
So
on
did
it.
you.
Right, your standards are what they are, and I don't diss them.
Whoopi.
But I could work with Whoopi, Regina. They could wear bikinis around me. And I'll just be like, hey, how y'all doing? All right. I'm just saying, that ain't no diss. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
To each his own, and that's his get down.
Attractive actresses go through hell. Average to Whoopi looking actresses, they just get it off talent. Do you think Oprah got booked because she was so bad the director had to be around her? No. The Color Purple had a scene where they need a bare-built bitch skirt to fly up.
Sure.
And she was willing to do it. So they was like, jackpot, we got Oprah to do it.
What about Boucher Wright?
Who is that?
Y'all remember in Boucher?
Yeah.
Who
The
is
sister-
Boucher Wright?
Or how
The
about
sister who
Lupita?
played opposite of
Lupita Nyong'o.
what's my man? Blade.
Yeah.
Wesley
Wesley
Snipes.
Snipes.
In the first Wesley Snipes, the little chocolate girl, she was in Dead Presidents as well.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Bassett.
Hold on. The girl from Blade. What
Yeah.
you think she doing?
What's she
And
doing?
on top of that,
I cannot with this one.
she seems like she had a little integrity about her. So her career was very short.
Yep, because she probably turned down a lot of
Yeah.
She
Sanaa
seemed
Lathan.
like she had some integrity about it.
Yeah.
Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. First of
They
all,
just mentioned her. I just read her name.
Sanaa Lathan comes from some power, don't she?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Is this not obvious?
No, man. But she talented and beautiful.
It's a lot of talented girls who know how to act. That's what they do for a living when they ask their daddy for some money. I love you, daddy. They great actresses. I'm just saying. Come on, man. Let's be for real, man. Everything is obvious and it's right there. If you can't see it, you blind.
Wait. Somebody right here.
You say-
Chris Mike, I'm glad you're intelligent enough to understand what it is that I do. He says Zoe setting him up. That's what I'm doing. I'm just throwing you alley-oops, man.
Oh,
okay.
well, yeah, this thing works with me and Zoe. As soon as I saw Zoe car parked out there, I was like, cool, I'm straight.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do. I set him up and get out the way.
Right.
Yeah.
But you do think Whoopi is attractive, right?
Yes, I do.
I hope Whoopi offer you that pussy one day. Can you just
Well, I'm
imagine what that pussy look like? When she get naked and bend over and say, hit it from the back, Zoe.
But this is Whoopi at damn near 70. I'm talking about young Whoopi.
I'm talking about young Whoopi.
I would have told young Whoopi's ass.
So young Whoopi can be in the bed with her hair braided up
Yeah.
and look back at you
He said
and
it.
say, tear it up, Zoe.
Yup. I beat the shit. No, that's something different.
He got limits.
So you saying, hold on, you saying Whoopi looks better than Leslie Jones?
Yes, I am.
This is what I'm saying.
These motherfuckers ain't two peas in a pod.
What?
You trying to make it seem like that? I didn't.
Why did you call them peas? Those are pinto beans in a bowl. You call my 2 peas in a pod. Are you serious? But you can't listen. Zoe's opinion of women is Zoe's opinion
Exactly.
of women.
To each his own. Everybody has their own get down. I'm telling you, it's not for anybody else to even get or understand. It happens with me all the time. I have the weirdest crushes.
Oh my God.
Oh, God, what? No, but I get
Not
it.
D throwing alley oops, but she'll
No, I
get
get
mad
Here we go.
if I catch it and dunk it.
Here we go.
How am I going to get mad? How can I get mad at what I'm attracted to or what I find?
Well, what are you attracted to, D?
It's
D used to date the one music guy, right? The guy who was real big, obese.
I went out with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
What music guy? What big?
No!
Might as well be. Marcus said Ruben Studdard. Might as well be. No, this guy bigger than Ruben Studdard.
He used to be, but he had some kind of surgery or something. Now he's
Tamar's ex-husband?
No. No.
We trying to name
I'ma
the big
say
one
I
from
know,
the
but I
music
didn't know if I
industry.
wanted to put it out there or not. Yeah.
Hey Phil, can you go let Mike in? Anyway, hey, listen, we'll be all day with
Yeah.
this. Demetrius Ivy. Anyway,
Good looking Demetrius.
wow.
listen,
Yeah,
man,
thanks.
this is. We could go with
Yeah, I
this.
know.
We could be on this so long about. I had okay. Just let me ask this quick question, D, before you start your segment.
Sure.
It was something that was brought to my attention that I want. I want to hear your opinion and Zoe's opinion. Y'all's opinion is very important to me. Somebody said I act differently around different people. It's not because I'm fake. It's because I have a different comfort zone around certain people. Does that sound like somebody's making an excuse, or does that sound fair?
I'd like to think that sounds kind of fair because you can carry yourself a certain way around certain people. I kind of giggle when I hear people talking to certain types of people that I don't see yet. In other words, like if you're in with somebody and you hear them get on the phone and you're like, oh, that must be a girl he's talking to, or that must be a guy, or that must be. So you can kind of see how they change their mannerisms and their voice tone and everything towards certain people, whether it's an elderly person or a person they're attracted to or the opposite sex. It's pretty interesting how people change up a little bit.
I'd have to know the person to know their get down.
And then you would do what? You would
And
put
then
on some kind of...
I would make my evaluation based on me knowing them. If I don't know them, I can't really pin down why they act a certain way around a certain group. I can't really pin it down. I'd have to figure out what kind of person they are. For instance, I know a lot of people who keep all of their business and everything that they do close to the vest, right? Around people they don't know. However, if they make a connection with somebody and that person seems to be trustworthy or respectful, they may begin to open up a little bit. Sure. That's because that person is taking a step back to observe who's actually around them. So from my experience, I know people like that, but I also know people that, just be talking too much and, around the wrong people, speaking on things they don't really know about. Mm-hmm. So I'd have to know the person and their actual get down before I can make a judgment on that person.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody in the world to know that 90% of the people I meet, you're a piece of shit until proven otherwise.
Just right off the bat.
So when you see me and you make a judgment of me,
yeah, I was gonna say, so why did you take that personally?
But that's surface.
It's because I think you're a piece of shit. In all likelihood, there's some people that I meet, and I trust my instincts. My instincts tell me, oh, this guy's okay. But most people I meet, you're a piece of shit until proven otherwise. So I'm sorry if I have been through what I've been through that led me to that belief. Mm-hmm. But let's prove me wrong.
But I will say this. Corey is, from my opinion and perspective, he's a very guarded and protective kind of dude, self-protective kind of dude. But I've seen him do things for people. I've seen him go above and beyond the call of duty for people, right? You understand? There's people in here who...
A friend of mine just walked in.
Yeah,
his name is Mike. When I first met Mike, I thought Mike was a piece of shit.
Well, no, he talked fast.
Now that I know him, he's not that much of a piece of shit.
Right, but he talked fast, and he always has like a salesman voice.
But
look, these right here, I got these right here in your size.
But even though you,
be like,
but even though you admitted that that's what you thought about him, but when you give somebody opportunity like you did, right, to be around you and business-wise and all that, you must not have thought too bad of him because you at least gave in. You know what I'm saying? That leeway to begin with.
Well, he does it. I see him do it. He does that from time to time. He'll give people.
You're not
take a chance?
Yeah, you're not entirely hard.
You're alive. While you're alive, you're going to take chances.
That's true.
Don't you know that?
I thought you meant.
Look at all the guys that just got up and drove off from being around you, D. You took a chance. Corey, you didn't know they would do that.
Complete opposite. No.
Oh, okay.
Complete opposite.
Okay.
I've been the one every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into this. You want to do it before or after the break?
It's up to you. We could do it after. It's
Okay,
9:27.
We're going to take a break real quick, and then we're going to come back to D's segment. 5150 Show, motherfuckers. I'm so glad that I... we back. Ladies and gentlemen, show gonna be formatted a little different this way. We are coming from the break to something that may break the show. Ladies and gentlemen, these loose talk about bullshit.
Okay, well, I was actually going to wait on this one, but since you brought it up, it's a second ago you brought it up, but it's a good little segue. Perfect segue, actually. Now, when you brought up, is this ironic or not? I'm scared. Anyway, when you brought up Robin Givens, Mike Tyson, that whole thing.
Yeah.
So Robin Givens is relieved, very relieved, that she will be left out of the Mike Tyson biopic. So they're set to start filming it. And I don't know if you know this, but Jamie Foxx and them have been in the works with Mike Tyson for years on this. So they're finally doing it. And Jamie looks huge. He's been swelling up and all that. So they're about to do it, but they have been giving out little tidbits in the press, and they did say that they let her know that, oh, don't worry, you're not in it. Because I guess they didn't want to waste any time, because she was only with him for, 6 to 8 months or something like that.
Yeah, she sent a cease and desist letter,
Too,
right?
as well. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well, that's good for the movie.
Yeah, we don't need to see all that.
I mean, I have never heard anything positive about Robin Givens. Nothing
Neither
positive.
have I. You're right.
I ain't even hear nothing about people having sex with her. Was that any good? Anybody know?
Oh.
Ain't none of us got enough money to sleep with her.
Oh, stop. Probably not. But anyway, it sounds like the biopic is going to be amazing. Of course, I don't know if you heard about this. I mean, this is incredible that Martin Scorsese is the director. I mean, that's incredible.
I mean, it's going to be violent fight scenes.
It's going to be some real stuff. So, yeah.
Scorsese is a blood gore.
So this should be great. This should be really great. Looking forward to that. Excuse me, the all black limited edition. Oh, I was eating that popcorn and I got a little. I got a little piece. Yep, it's sitting right there.
COVID.
Oh shit! I know, and I just handed. I just handed you your sodas.
Go ahead, cough, D.
Anyway, the all black limited edition CK7 jersey, Colin Kaepernick's, was released this past Thursday and sold out before a minute. It's called the Icon 2.2, and it commemorates the 4-year anniversary of Colin's kneeling before the NFL game. It retails for $150, but minutes after, of course, it sold out, it was online being offered up 3 to 4 times its amount. Cap posted a pic of it in his Instagram saying that 4 years ago, I took a knee to protest against systemic racism and social injustice. It was that, it's a symbol now. Well-being of black and brown communities. Thank you for staying true. And Nike's thinking of making more and reselling, but it's crazy. If you look online, I mean, they're selling for like $500 to $600 now. It's crazy.
Where they at? See, can we find
the all
them?
black jersey? Oh, you want to buy one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, it's not going to go to him now. The original ones was $150.
Oh. Well, they got their money.
Nike and Colin got their money, yeah.
I mean, like Colin Kaepernick, it's so funny. They show all the stuff that Stephen A. Smith was saying about Colin Kaepernick.
Mm-hmm.
And even though now he's backtracking on it and acting like Colin Kaepernick is a stand-up dude. Stephen A. Smith,
what?
He whoever his masters say they're good now, it's like he's like, oh, they're good now? Okay, I'll find something to say. Don't worry about it.
We'll spin it. It's a major spin.
What does the memo say when he gets the memo that they're good? What does it say?
Basically, Stephen A. Smith's boss gets to say everything they want to say through the mouth of Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
If you look behind the desk, it's a Caucasian male behind Stephen A. Smith talking and everything out his mouth.
He's got his hand up
They
his
got
back.
an app called the Stephen A. Smith voice, and he just speak and it comes out. That same thing off Mission Impossible. That's a white man behind Stephen A. Stephen A. is asleep on set.
So moving about. So now remember last week when we brought up the Alex Villanueva, that's the sheriff. That's the sergeant for the sheriffs, in that making that bizarre statement demanding that LeBron James donate $175,000 as a reward to help find the culprits behind the shooting of those 2 cops. Well, not only confused and angered many people, right? that he would actually make that public statement towards LeBron. But in another twist, I think it was 2 days after, Vanessa Bryant, Kobe's widow, went on her Instagram to call out Villanueva for the ridiculous statement holding LeBron for any responsibility for what happened to those police. She reposted a message that someone else put up saying that he shouldn't be challenging LeBron to match a reward or to step up to the plate when he couldn't even hold his deputies accountable for photographing dead children. At this moment, as you remember when she's suing right now, they are actually in a lawsuit where she's suing the LA Sheriff's Department for doing that, for taking, and it was a total of
photos.
It was a total of 8 deputies. So it wasn't just one like rogue deputy. It was 8 deputies on his, his team or whatever
and
department.
Some goofy people got those photos out there
already
for you to see. Now, who wants to see that?
Well, there are people who want to see that.
Man.
Well,
it's weird like that.
Yeah.
The
So
world
what
is that
happened
weird.
was, and the reason why she's suing him, and she knows that she actually has a pretty valid case here, is that he claims that they willingly walked in his office and were told to delete him, and that they did. Well, they were like, her team's like, well, yeah. So you just tampered with evidence. So you got rid of. You helped your department get rid of evidence, so that's illegal.
But we're talking about cops. Have you how many just cops have you met?
Very few, if any, really.
You know, like, to become a cop, it's not hard.
That's why they have that bickering between cops and firemen, because you actually have to go to school to be firemen. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. It's like cops are the guys who couldn't cut the mustard in college and all like that. To be a cop doesn't take a lot. You have to pass the physical and get chose by them. Now, that's a scary word, because the people that choose the cops enable them to have the power to do and say what they do. Cops don't fear losing their job when they shoot unarmed citizens and all like that. And if the heat gets bad, it's like, oh, well, we gotta do something. We'll charge you, but we'll just get you to another department, and you might have to move.
Right.
I mean, like.
So they move them around like they move Catholic priests around.
Yeah, exactly. The cop that shot that kid in St. Louis, Mike Brown, he said this kid rushed him and tried to take his gun. I just don't know nobody in the hood who rushed the cops and tried to take their gun.
True.
Yeah,
And-
that's anti-hood like behavior.
Right. It's like everything he said counted, and everything else was nothing. And this is something that happens in all courtrooms if you dare go in there and not plead for mercy. If you go into a courtroom and you don't hire somebody that's going to chop up the money with them, meaning like hire a lawyer in the community, you're just giving away money and you still gonna get it. If you don't know that about the system. So sheriffs taking pictures of a Kobe Bryant corpse,
Damn.
they know they can hustle that or get some type of cred for that.
So wrong.
What is the consequence for doing it?
What
Do you think something happened to those guys that did
Well,
that?
see, I don't know. They're in a lawsuit right now.
Well, she's
so.
suing him, so good
Yeah.
job
I
for
was just
that.
going to say a lawsuit.
And him, and because he's the one who actually had them delete what he thought he was doing something good by telling her, oh, they deleted him. They're like, no, you tampered with evidence. You're hiding.
He thought
Basically,
he
you're
was doing something
hiding.
good.
But let him tell it. But they're like, no, no.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. No, yeah, that's what he's claiming. But it's like, no, dude, you're hiding something, for your department. That's what you're doing. Yeah.
Corey may be called an extremist or whatever you want to call me, but yo, this is a cold world, man. It's
Super
a cold world. And if you go into this world walking backwards with your ass crack open,
Uh-oh.
you're going to get plugged.
What kind
I don't.
What kind of scenario is
I
that?
don't-
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, that's how people walk around the earth, thinking love is out there, thinking
Well, D
all
just
this.
talked about love.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at D.
He don't know my business. He's just jealous.
Okay.
Because you never hear me talking so bad and down about stuff like that. So
No, you
Corey
are
just can't get it. It's just
a
too
hopeless
far-fetched.
romantic. Is that what
Hopeless?
it's called?
I guess so. In your eyes, sure.
A hopeless romantic. Someone
Yeah.
who thinks that knight in shining armor with the shirt opened up
No, well, no.
on a horse.
He didn't have it open, but
Fabio?
Right. D, I'm here to save you from the world. It's not going to happen.
it has happened many times.
You
sure.
must settle for a guy who plays the
No.
organ for a church, or some guy who is good with the squeegee, where people let him clean the windows every day.
No, I just need a guy that's good with his family. Yeah, he's tight with his family, his mom. He's a good dude. He's got manners. He's funny. Hello. Just saying.
Where do you know guys like that?
Sure.
Where?
Good Life B just hit you up.
Ah, see? Who raised their
Oh,
hand?
Jerome raised his hand.
Everybody.
Hey, but Jerome, don't you play the keyboards?
Jerome raised his hand.
Jerome.
Jerome has his son with him.
Oh, he could be single?
Somebody says she's looking for Lord Farquaad.
No, I'm very picky, but that's because I believe I'm very patient. In other words, I've been there before, and if I shall never experience again, I'm good with that.
So you have experienced this.
Oh, of course. Come on. Yeah.
Right.
So you waiting for the next knight in shining armor?
Well, I'm not
Where
waiting.
did you experience this? Can we ask?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking.
With my son's dad. I was with him for something. That was.
Oh, so that was the good experience.
That was great. That was pretty darn close to bliss. And considering the industry he was in, sure. I would consider that pretty darn successful. Yeah. I've experienced it. I've had that run.
I think he's coming back.
Shut up. I don't want him back. I've got somebody.
No, D, what you want has never worked out. You have to take
I
it
don't
back.
care. I take my chances. I dive right in. I'm having fun. Don't hate. Mm-mm.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, I just don't believe that
Of course you don't.
people are going to meet and everything is blissful after that.
It's so sad.
I mean, like,
I know. It's so
I
sad.
know how it ends.
Oh, boo-hoo for you.
Some
That's
people
sad.
actually leave off the ending, but I know how it ends.
No, you don't. How do you with no experience?
I've been in a lot of relationships with
And they sound
women.
hideous. They all sound, what's that Allstate commercial? She sounds hideous. Well, they all
How
sound
do you
hideous.
know they sound hideous?
You talk about them to everybody. You tell us about them, and they sound sad. and
Because
terrible.
most of them are actual hideous
Right,
situations.
right.
And the girls have no idea that here it is again. Like the girls, like I'm saying, like 90% of the women that I have dated, chosen, whatever you want to say,
Sure.
are average.
When whose fault is that? You gonna blame
It's
the bros?
not. It's not a fault. It's not their fault. They're average. God put average people on
Here
this
we go.
planet so that we can eat them.
Oh my God.
Like if you go out in the wild, it's a delicate balance. Didn't you see the Lion King? The antelope are there to be eaten.
Corey, not everybody thinks like
That's
you. or
that's their
experiences.
purpose, to be eaten and taken advantage of
See, that's so sad.
and dragged to the
We'll keep-
families so the
we'll
little
keep you-
cubs can eat
We'll
them.
keep you in prayer, Corey. We'll keep you in prayer.
If you think so, but I'm just saying there's a
Exactly.
lot of antelope out there. A lot of women are antelopes. They're for eating. That's it. And after you're done with them,
I need
you
my
let
little
the-
violin. I need the
After
little
you're done
violin.
eating them, the birds come poke them. The little birds come poke.
Oh, jeez, you see?
Does it work in reverse?
Oh.
Does it work in reverse?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you something.
They're
One thing about a man.
female.
One thing about a man. If you have money, companionship is easy to get. Now, it ain't no better than the other shit.
It ain't no solid
But
companionship.
if you
right.
have, it's no solid
no solid.
companionship either way.
What are you talking about? If it's genuine that somebody cares for you, you don't have to have money.
You say if somebody cares for you, you don't have to have money.
Right. In other words, you're saying that, oh, you can get companionship by paying for it, but what kind of companionship? It's temporary. Her ass is going to leave you the moment if it's
So
based
not really
on that.
companionship, it's
Exactly.
more like association.
Yeah, you're
No,
paying
no, no,
for
no,
that
no,
spouse.
no, no, no.
There ain't no depth
No.
to that.
If you have money as a man,
Here we go.
you will always have a woman around you.
Okay.
Always. Even if you're not functional.
Well, that's the case. Anybody can. Yeah, you get
Really?
something you pay for them. Yeah, see?
They're
See,
vultures. Listen.
There's
If you got-
thousands of
in
women
fact-
in your chat room. I'd love to hear their opinion.
Mm.
Are you guys vultures for men's money? Let us know. It's
they're-
important.
If they're average, they're vultures. And there are a lot of
Oh.
average women who don't want to be average. So they will listen to somebody like me. I don't have to be fake with them and kiss their ass, because a lot of them actually come up to me and say, Corey, a lot of stuff you be saying, it's true. I agree.
Of course, there's somebody for everything.
But there
there's
are
people that
people-
believe like me, and there's people that believe in ways like you. Sure.
I'm saying, but there are people who live in denial and their life is an absolute train wreck, and they will never claim it. They will always act like, oh, that was that and the good shit is coming. No, it's not. It will continue. The tornado that you're walking
That's so
in
sad.
and following around the world.
That's so sad.
God
I know,
damn.
exactly. Thank you.
I'm just
Golly.
saying.
Of course you are. So sad.
I'm just saying,
Don't
look,
worry.
a mirror is a very intimidating thing. And most people, when they look in the mirror, they're looking at makeup. But if you take the makeup off and really look in the mirror, you're going to see the homie. You're going to see a monster. So you can keep putting on makeup and hiding from who you really are. But
You're going to see a monster.
the truth is, how you really look, and I'm not just talking about the physical looks, I'm talking about who you are. It's going to show. There's women who always fucked somebody else's man. Their entire existence was fucking somebody else's man. And they will always act like they're the victim. And I'm not talking about nobody in particular, but this is the story of 80% of the women walking around in America. Fucking somebody else's man, because it ain't enough for us to go around where everybody can have their own man. I don't like women who don't embrace waiting their turn. Just because you don't live with a man don't mean you need to leave a man.
Oh, what?
By a show of hands, ladies, how many of you have waited your turn or are currently waiting your turn right now?
Don't
just,
even bother.
Just put a little hand up if you're in line and you're waiting
Don't
your
even
turn.
bother. Put a
I
little-
just want to see
put a thumbs up.
if somebody will be honest. Are you waiting your turn? Just put a thumbs up or a
Somebody said,
hand.
Corey, get the phone line. I will get the phone
Yeah,
line. We have the
please.
new Spectrum phone lines.
I would
in
love
here.
to hear what they
And
have to
I
say.
want you guys to get a chance to speak and say something, because I think it's not fair that D is the only girl in here. I
Look,
think
I don't
somebody got a
care.
hand up. We got a
Thank
hand.
you, yes.
We caught a hand. Look, there
Kind
goes some
Sean.
hands. Look.
But the name was Kind Sean. That's so sweet.
There's some dude hands. Wait a
See?
minute. No, we don't want dude hands.
Lily.
we want females, women.
every once in a while, like I'm
Shaniqua.
saying, you get a girl that's all your own. But,
Every once in a while.
No.
but all you girls, you never get a guy that's all your own. I mean, come on. What? You never get a guy that's all your own.
But here's the thing, Corey, even if it's temporary, who
Wow.
cares? It's not the end of the world.
What do you mean
Stuff
temporary?
comes and goes. Even if you do get a guy that's all on your own, even if it's short-lived, but it's only up to that person to care. Why should you care about anybody else's business?
Women, listen, I don't know what you mean by that, but what I'm saying is, I want all of the ladies
It's
to know,
sad.
like, you never will have a man all your own, okay? Unless you are those girls who date guys in prison and go visit them. And then the people he's fucking with, that's the shit I don't want you to know about.
Ugh.
The people.
The
Yeah.
people he's fucking
People,
behind
there's
your
only
back.
one type in there.
What the
He's the guys he is. There's only one type in there.
Your man is on the shit pushed in side of the game. And you don't need to know that. Now, that's what I don't want you to know. I'll be phony with that with you. But when he out here in the street, he is not tolerating you solely. He's tolerating other people, which is why you're shocked when he answers the phone.
Whitney Houston had a great side chick song.
What was her side chick song?
from her first album.
What was it
What
called?
was it called?
I don't know. I think it was Saving All My Love for You.
Oh.
When she was talking about the nigga with the other.
Her book was good, though.
Yeah.
Her girlfriend's book, it was really good.
Listen. I want
Saving
y'all to
all my
listen.
love for you.
Listen to the bad guy right here. The night Whitney Houston died,
Oh no.
Here we
she
go.
was trying to fight this young girl over Ray J.
Yeah, but she was high on drugs. Hello.
Are you playing a victim? You got that.
I'm not playing the
down pat.
victim. That is the truth, isn't it?
Okay, whatever.
She was high.
whatever.
How the hell can
Did
you-
you see her do the drugs?
You can look at the woman and say she's not all there. Goodness
Did you
sake.
see her do the drugs?
No.
I didn't see her do the drugs either, but I did see her trying to fight that girl outside
Sure
that
did. I
club.
saw that blood on the legs and stuff. Yeah.
What?
Whitney Houston, even late in life,
Yeah, they got in a big fight.
on the dope fiend side of the game, didn't even know you'll never have a man that's all your own until he gets sick. That's when the man slows down and will only be with you because he's sick and he knows his time is limited.
What is going
That's your best chance at having a man
It's-
all to yourself when he's sick.
I'm ready, baby. Would you marry me? It's time for me to take
Hell
this
no.
relationship
That's when
serious.
everybody splits. It's
Will
like,
you marry
look,
me,
if
honey?
he was treating him a
You've
certain
been here
way.
this
You
whole
remember Teddy
time.
Pendergrass? You remember Teddy Pendergrass in the
Yeah.
wheelchair?
Yeah. Will you marry me, baby? You've been here this whole time, honey.
It's
That
about time.
motherfucker, he was in the bed and couldn't get up. That's why he said close the door.
It's about time.
He couldn't get up. He
Damn.
was, hey, baby, close the door.
That was a good documentary.
He wasn't saying close the door. He said close the door, please.
An exit.
What are you talking about, man?
Man,
All right, fuck
you're
it.
too much. All right, and last
damn
thing.
it.
Oh, this is such a downer. So it is official. Speaking of scary and removing makeup and all that, Corey. It is official. Yes, Halloween is canceled. The CDC made its announcement, but some cities are even doubling up on that and are issuing their own restrictions. So you may want to check your local restrictions, but for LA, there's definitely no door-to-door trick-or-treating, that the person giving the candy and the person going to try and get candy can get fined.
So wait, the police gonna be there to stop?
I don't know. I don't, neighbors, because you see all these people that are like,
hey,
but you see these people like bitching
Trick
off the
or
mess.
cough.
trick or call.
But what's funny is they actually added all these stipulations in LA, no trunk or treating.
Trunk or treating.
Because they said the word got out that some people were saying, oh, well, we'll just do it. We'll just line up the cars outside and open our trunks and start handing out candy that way. They said, nope. They got wind of it and they said, no trunk
I
or
got
treating.
wind of it.
Because people thought that would be a good alternative. And they said absolutely no costume parties or gatherings of any kind other than with members that reside in the same household, even outdoors.
Well, what about like the restaurants are doing? They've all moved out onto the sidewalk. Can't
Dude,
you just do a candy
I know,
drive
and
through?
toss it out.
Can you hit a kid in the head with an apple?
A candy apple.
I don't know. Some of the stuff is so crazy. But anyway, so
you're
just...
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, dude, because I'm here to give warning. This will be a very violent Halloween.
Ooh, people are frustrated. Ooh.
Half-naked whores,
Uh-oh.
alcohol, and no candy?
No party?
That is a
What?
disaster.
Waiting to happen.
There's going to be all kinds of shootouts. You can't
no
trick or treat.
Halloween.
What do you think people who go out on Halloween are going to do? The candy snatching and the candy begging is what keeps people calm.
And the parties. Remember all the people who go, oh my God, girl, what are we going to
Candy
So now
begging.
people are going to be like, you mean to tell me we can't go door to door?
Yeah.
Well, we got to do something.
I just want to know why do they still sell the candy at full price? I'm like, hello, just dropped the price already. I'm
I
looking for
remember
the...
these kids were knocking on my door, and I just opened my door and let them see the inside of my apartment, and they didn't want any candy. I was like, y'all want something from here? They was
No,
like, "Yeah."
No.
What the fuck is that?
They're going to hand out bottles of Lysol
Their
and hand
parents
wipes.
grabbed them. They was
Ooh,
like,
let's
"Come
go.
on,
Those are
Let's go. Anyway, so yeah. So don't dress up, people.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah.
People are going to dress up. People are going to do crazy shit. It's going to be, I would say to everybody who has young kids, Make sure your kids are off the street this Halloween because they're trying to regulate Halloween.
Yeah, I believe
and
that.
that can really turn into something bad.
Deadly. You're right.
Because I know how the streets operate.
That's
the
true.
cops are going to be arresting people over nothing. Like, what is that? What do you have there? And yeah, it's going to go bad.
Where'd you give it? Who gave it to you?
Like somebody with a bag of candy. Get them. People are going to get shot.
That's terrible.
Over candy.
I hope not. Oh, gosh.
They're going to die over a bag of candy. He's got Snickers. Get him.
The good stuff.
The cops are high. The cops don't have to take the drug test until they're clear. I know how it goes.
Well, not only that, it's just scary now because they're going to claim that you got something in your hands. I mean, you know how that goes already, and that's besides Halloween. So can you imagine? No.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is. So anyway, be safe, everybody.
So, I should have brought this up earlier. I wanted to bring it up earlier, but I didn't bring it up earlier because the conversation got good. We are about to give an update on fuckboy DJ Vlad, who has been very stubborn in his apologies for trying to do dirt to a man that a lot of people respect in the black community, Minister Farrakhan. So I did a show a while ago talking about, how I felt Vlad was out of pocket trying to misquote someone and throw the thing off because he's always talking about the victims that are on his end, but here he is doing dirt, intentionally trying to misquote somebody. And it seems like the people who were in Vlad's corner are starting to get away from Vlad as his stubbornness is starting to be more obvious. His stubbornness and his culture vulture tactics, I think they've added up. I saw this brother talking about how the one little rapper dude told Vlad, if you want to do this, you got to pay me these many millions. And Vlad act like he was talking crazy. But the truth is, Vlad, you've already gotten enough free stuff from black culture anyway. So ain't nobody talking crazy. That little dude who told you pay me that wasn't playing. And now, the fact that you think everybody playing, more people are starting to fall off on your vehicle that was created by the people that you disrespect. My man, Zoe, you was telling me about what Godfrey and
Lord
Jamar did?
Yeah. I saw their video. They basically just said it's time to cancel a brother. And from what I was watching and what I picked up from the video, they followed your lead. I think you set the tone a couple of weeks ago when you started talking about it. I ain't got nothing but respect for those brothers, Godfrey and Lord Jamar. And Royce the 5'9". Royce the 5'9" really laid out the case. I mean, the bottom line is we tend to make other cultures rich, wealthy, with our talent. And for some reason, somebody said being a part of their system, whether it's the entertainment business, the radio, record industry, television, somebody said saying that you got a movie done by Warner Brothers as opposed to doing it yourself, or somebody saying you got a record deal at Universal as opposed to you putting your own shit out. It almost like gives you fucking self-esteem. So this is a power move when a group of people in this same industry say, you disrespected one of ours, he belongs to us, and you don't get to misquote him and try to villainize him, and we're going to galvanize around this point and no longer support you. The moment black people break up with feeling good about working for the oppressor, we'll get better as a people. Do you know how many motherfuckers think they better than other black people because they work for Apple? Because they work for Microsoft, or they work for AEG or some shit, Right. Oh, I work at what's one of the agencies? I work at APA. I work at William Morris. I work at CAA. You really think you better than your own folk because you work in a system that's designed to use us. And not only use us, but use us up. Right? Now, you can see it's one thing to be used or misused, but now you're getting used up and then thrown away. Right? So a lot of people feel some sense of self-esteem for working with people like this. Vlad is one of those people. How did he become the voice of the internet? How did he become the place to go to get blown up? Well, you are how. Because if he didn't have you, would we give a fuck?
Yeah.
But see, you think you getting something on an individual level. Let me get over there to Vlad so I can get myself blown up, right? Wait a minute. It's you that's blowing him up. It's not the other way around. And again, we'll dick ride the oppressor, right? We will dick ride the oppressor if we getting something out of it on an individual level. But if you look at what he's done, he's disrespected one of the most respected black men in our community. Now, whether you agree with everything Farrakhan says is irrelevant. Whether you like everything about the Nation of Islam is irrelevant. That's irrelevant. The bottom line is he's respected by most of us. So we should show him respect by not fucking rocking with that.
And they're saying unsubscribe.
Hey, so I'm just saying, it's like I said, man, when people call you and, you know what I'm saying, to do anything, you have to really look at who's talking to you. Mm-hmm. I don't know Vlad, and I know he was in Van Nuys doing something out of a box, kind of like what I do. So I was like, so why am I going to him and I don't even know who this is? Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, tell him to do my show.
Right.
Do my show, I do his show. Vlad said, fuck my show. He didn't say fuck my show, but I'm just saying his actions show, no, you can do what I want you to do, but I'm not going to do what you want me to do. So I want all of the people who thinking about doing Vlad videos to think about that. If you ask Vlad for something, would he do it for you? Because you're doing something for him. You're making him. Would he make you? I'm pretty sure he wouldn't make you. He would go out his way to make sure you're not going to get made. Because just look at what he did. Mm-hmm. He intentionally did that dirt. And now that he's been called on it by a lot of people, he still is like, well, fuck that. I'll apologize if he comes on my show.
Well, that's white male arrogance.
You know what I'm saying?
That's white male arrogance. You still think you're in a position of power, like you can leverage the minister. You know, I'll apologize if he comes. First off, that's a boon for him. Mm-hmm. Farrakhan says yes to that, and then everybody tune in to Vlad.
And subscribe.
That blows Vlad up.
Sure.
He gets to say, I got the minister to come on my show. Mm-hmm. Listen, your apology isn't worth that much to the minister. It might be worth more to us, but it's probably worth nothing to the minister.
Well,
who are you to him?
Well, us, I mean, Zoe, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, man, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there who ain't never gave a fuck about no motherfucking Vlad. And if the video came on, sometimes when you flipping through your phone, you watch videos.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all part of what the niggas did to make him popular.
Right.
But nobody give a fuck about no motherfucking Vlad. And everybody on there who says some shit, Corey, you better be careful. Vlad got them goons. Motherfucker, you don't even know fucking Vlad.
And if the goons are black, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, motherfucker, I ain't here to say
how about that?
What somebody get and what somebody don't get. And I'm talking about myself. But I ain't worried about no motherfucking Vlad.
Right.
Vlad a fucking cocaine motherfucker. You can get the Vlad like that. Vlad ain't no motherfucker that's hard to get to. But ain't nobody even after him like that. No. It's just motherfuckers need to stop fucking with him or charge him to do them videos. Do you get me with your sickness?
Shut up. Did not hear.
If you're going to do a Vlad video, you need to charge Vlad. Be like, okay, Vlad, well, it costs this much.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And how about
just like the young brother did that motherfuckers was sitting there talking about, yeah, who does he think he is? No. He thinks highly of himself.
But how about the people that actually host on his behalf? Because like I was like heartbroken when I saw Lunel. Like people
Lunel is desperate.
But does he pay them folks?
Look at Lunel. Look at how she looked.
Because but now Lunel's the girl. But that broke when I saw her. I was like, oh wait a second.
I love Lunel.
I do too. I love her to death. But I was like, so how many times do people like
but
that?
What I said got ignored. Look at how she looks.
Here we go.
Lunel needs somebody to love her. The way she looks, she's going to allow certain things to happen.
But he has a lot of people do that, where they step in for him and he gets them to host to pull in
who
more.
else?
I haven't paid attention because I don't follow. I just catch some of the
y'all
tidbits.
be talking.
No, but I don't follow
you
him.
be talking, D. You know, who else?
I can't off the top of the dome. I can't remember. But that was the
Lunel
last
looked
one.
like that dude who used to pitch for the New York Mets.
Oh my God.
Cal, what is his name? Caldone, Cologne, Roberto.
Poppy? Who?
This is Lunel's neck.
Now you know she's not gonna take kindly.
No, she's not.
Well, for what it's worth, when Lunel is around me, Lunel cracks jokes and
Yeah, I
says
love her.
things about me.
She is
and I
funny
just
as
be
hell.
like, okay. So that's why I took the time out right now to crack jokes on Lunel. I'm not. This ain't nothing for hate. Nobody actually addressed what I said. Lunel is on the baboon built side of the game. Now, y'all might not like that, but Lunel has said slick stuff to me, and I'm saying slick stuff back. These are just jokes. No need to take seriously, especially when they on Pinoy.
What?
Bow your head side of the game.
Oh, wait, is that a Planet of the Apes reference? Bow your head.
Right, God damn it.
Damn, and I even forgot about some of the drama that he's caused. I forgot about a lot of this.
What are you talking about, Vlad?
Yeah, I forgot a lot about some of the stories.
Vlad is cocky.
The whole thing about the Eazy-E, remember with the daughter? Eazy's daughter? How they got in an argument on air because he was claiming that he died of AIDS, and she's like, no, he was murdered. You know, how dare you keep putting that out there or whatever. So they had some...
That's what Vlad did with the minister. He just stood on what he wanted to stand on. But like I said, Vlad is a guy who got successful showing how insecure people in entertainment really are. The insecurity of entertainers is what he took advantage of. That's why he can get a Lunel to host for nothing. But I bet you if you got an internet show, brothers and sisters, and you ask Lunel to do something, she'll say, you kiss my pussy.
Oh, yeah, she is wild like that. I love her though. She's wild.
That's how she talk.
Oh, no.
If you can find it. So you laughing, that means you on my side.
Please stop.
You know when the person laughed, that means you on their side. Ain't nobody else.
Funny.
Nobody else laughed but Zoe, Lunel. So be mad at Zoe too.
Hey, I'm not in it. I think it's beautiful.
No, you can't laugh. You know how it go in the hood. If you laugh, you part of it.
Oh my God.
I'm just joking with you, Lunel. You don't look like no baboon.
Oh, God.
Hey,
She gonna be on your ass. She gonna be on your
no,
ass.
last time we saw each other, we had a signifying match where she didn't like something I said that had nothing to do with her. And she started talking about me.
I love it.
So
Go.
now I'm taking advantage of that. Like, okay, that's what we doing.
She gonna be on you, boy.
God damn it, janitor off good time side of the game.
Anyway.
See how I'm
Are
settled
you
with
done
it?
with that? So we should definitely unsubscribe. Is what you said. What's the next best thing? Because is he off
I,
air or
would,
not?
I wouldn't subscribe to no goddamn man who basically takes everybody that made him rich for granted.
Right. I heard that.
All right, so I also have something that's quite a treat for people who are demented as I am. Have my new sweatshirt.
Oh, shoot.
We just made them. Are they on the site?
They're on the site, and I put up a sample of them on the Instagram page.
What does it say, D?
DCFS.
I saw that shit.
That's detaching children's fathers systematically. And did you catch the little details, though, with the little money symbols over her eyes? And the grin?
DCFS, detaching children's fathers systematically. If your father is part of the DCFS database,
They said I'm weak. They bugging.
which is a case. When your name is turned over to the Department of Child and Family Services, that is a case. This is literally a case that's been put on you. And Department of Child and Family Services, which is basically the government, they're so connected. Even after your daughter or son has reached the age, the system is so flawed, they keep charging you.
Oh, yeah.
Until the computers catch up, which is basically a crazy way of still taking your money. And if they have overcharged you, you have to go to court to try to get it back.
And good luck with that, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they know that they're taking a chance on people not having the means to fight that.
I thank God for Mrs. Erica Steed. That is my son's mother, who didn't put me in the system. I love you and appreciate you for that. I'll always be there for you and whoever you need me to be there for.
That's great.
Because
see?
you held me down. I was out here in Hollywood trying to do this Hollywood shit.
And can you imagine if that popped up? Yeah,
she
stuff
knew
like
all
that.
my information because we lived together out here for a little while. I drove up here with her in the car from Chicago. And you know what I'm saying? It's like I got blessed because my first baby mama,
Oof.
you know what I'm saying? She was a funky bitch. But as I got smarter in life,
Scared you.
I wouldn't have nobody like that around me.
Oh my God.
My daughter's mama is scraps for the streets. That's all she is. But my son's mother is she carries the load of a lot. She is the breadwinner, the everything. I remember when she was in college, and you know what I'm saying, I was living with her, and she was like one of the smartest kids in the class, and the racist teacher tried to grade her papers wrong so that she can not have the same GPA she had.
Wow.
And she had to go to the dean, and there was this whole big thing about how was this paper graded when this paper should have been an A, but she got a D. I forgot the little school downtown Chicago, Rush. You know the hospital over there? Yeah. Me and her went through all that. Drove out here together. Both our feet were stinking by the time we got to LA. And she didn't put me through the ringer. I'm forever grateful for that, Erica Steed.
You lucked out, Joaquin Bird.
All you other ladies, yeah, you might as well buy your man one of these sweatshirts. DCFS, detaching children's fathers systematically. Because
And look at the little kid trying to reach for daddy. That's
right,
sad.
little kid
Look,
reaching for
little
daddy
ball.
with the little electric thing right there.
Oh, he's got a little fro.
Because if you put a case on a man who has pride, it detaches him from the woman, thus detaching him from the child. And the system knows this. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I might have said too much. I might get a call from Erica. Corey, don't be putting me on blast.
You owe me back pay. That would be a little. And by the way, no,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just playing.
So,
No, that was a good shout out. Yeah. That was
and children need their fathers around. Stepfathers are cool. But children need their fathers around so
Involved,
they can
totally
see
involved, yeah.
who they are, why they act the way they act, and that way when people say something wrong with them, they can be like, no, you can't say that because my father do the same thing and this, that, and the other. Because you know when I was coming up in school, they used to say something was wrong with me, and I fucked a couple of my teachers that said that
See,
because
even
I had a
back
couple of
then-
dollars.
Even back then, people spotted you,
Yeah,
your problems.
but they average bitches, so I was able to fuck
Oh,
them,
God. Here we go. Stop.
I am the average bitch piler. I have piled so many average bitches, it is ridiculous. None of them worth a shit. It's like if you buy a whole bunch of used cars and try to trade them in, you be like, I paid $3,500 for this car. They're gonna be like, this car ain't worth but $500.
Oh, my God.
This is how it really go. I'm sorry. Your car and your bitch ain't worth shit.
They said chip tooth years, huh, Corey?
Yeah, my Chip Tooth years, my Jerry Springer years.
Both you and D-Ray had a tooth problem. huh?
Yeah. D-Ray got his shit fixed too, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened when you boss up.
That's cute. That's
That's what happened when
cute.
you boss up later in life.
But grab one of these hoodies while you can.
Oh yeah, these
No
gonna sell out
5X,
quick.
guys, but 4X?
Cause I'm taking them to
huge.
Oakland. I'm in Oakland this weekend.
Oh,
Aw,
you're
shit.
oh, so we're going to leave some up.
You can leave some up. They gonna be gone quick.
Okay.
If they go fast enough, I might make some more. All right, so we gonna get ready to rap. This gonna be one of them weeks where we don't do a song. I hate when we don't do a song because that beat
Oh,
was
well, you
kind
have
of
to
cool.
Make up. You have to
They was
make
playing. But we'll make up for it next week. We're gonna have a special guest rapper in. This is LA, and D know a lot of rappers, so maybe we can get
it up. Ooh, if I can get that one that's here in
somebody
town,
who's safe. Somebody who call you when they come through town, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, I really did. I mean, I know all their management and everything. No, it's not them. I know
Be
their
too
management.
easy, I guess.
No, because I already told you about him. You're an ass, Corey. You're going to get it. Okay.
Yo, D, I'm here. What's up?
And you thought that the hit on your car
Well,
with
come
truck
back
was an
next time.
accident, huh?
Special Ed's in town.
Oh, I wish. Oh, if it was special. Oh, don't even play. I
We
love
already
some special
know.
ed.
We know.
I love some special ed.
I'm just fucking with you.
Sure, of course.
All right, so all the kids who stayed up this late, I want to say this to you. When your computer is on while you're in class, please stop showing your mama pussy when she walk around the house naked. I know a lot of y'all don't like your mom, and you be like, look at this bitch. Stop that. It's not right. The world shouldn't see your mom cooking oatmeal and getting beat up and stuff like that.
They shouldn't see Corey walking through in the background.
If not Corey, some other guy with a backpack
Oh, my. Oh,
who's allowed to spend the night.
Lord.
But yo, yeah, kids, when you're on your computer, make sure you don't show your mom. Your mom, that's the only thing she got worth selling now, and people shouldn't get the test drive while you're in speech class. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Shouldn't say that. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I got it off my chest.
Yeah. So are we.
Anybody want to plug anything before we leave? Zoe?
Just my masterclass. Go to zowhatmasterclass.com. Sign up for the class. It's a really good class. We've been getting a lot of positive feedback from it, a lot of positive reviews. It's 4 modules long. It's about 5.5 hours long, broken into 4 different modules. We got a relationship toolbox with over 25 books in it. So many people ask me, what book should I read or whatever. We put together a whole curriculum for you. zowhatmasterclass.com. Sign up right now, please.
Can you help me, Zoe? I want to get a class, or not a class, like a session where people are talking, women who stayed after getting beat up by their man. I want to interview them in a forum and ask them why they stayed. Can we do that? I think that would be like...
Oh, yeah, you're going to
that
get
would
that.
get a lot-
It's going to sell
look,
out.
that would get a
I
lot
don't
of
think
hits.
So, Corey. Oh, you're stupid.
God. Right after my promo.
Wah, wah.
No, I want to do this for real. I
So
wanna
what masterclass?
set up about 4 couples that have stayed together through the kidney shots.
Well, you say through the kidney stones. Oh, you skipped them.
Yeah, I meant kidney stones for all the
Yeah,
people who are reporting through the kidney shots.
Damn
I don't care about this stuff. Let me tell you something. We are about to transition over to the great iStar vehicle.
I think it's gonna be good.
And the reason
especially-
we're going to transfer over to the iStar vehicle because it's the future, if you ask me. It's the future. We can't be shut down because some little nerd who didn't wear underwear because of his low sperm count
Wait.
is watching and judging what we're doing here. We're cracking jokes. None of this stuff is real. You think I want women to get beat up? We're going to be transitioning over to iStar. All the people who subscribed at first, you get free everything. Like, if you were on my shit already, knowing that it hasn't been updated and everything, you're like ambassadors on the iStar. We're going to start putting my videos and my clips on iStar because, in my opinion, it's the future. I think YouTube is like Vlad.
Oh.
YouTube gets to pimp us, and, you know, at least YouTube will give you something, though. You know what I'm saying? But they'll snatch you off if you say something that they don't agree with. And the things that I have seen and been through, it's, you know, it may not be what they agree with. And I can't be worried about, oh, when is it going to happen? When is YouTube going to snatch my page off? Like my brother Rizza Islam, who
good luck.
I have never seen anything slick come out of my brother Rizza Islam. But from what I understand, he's not allowed to do certain things on
because
with
of
his
the last
page.
name, I think.
Yeah.
Islam.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. That's
Of course
In
it's
fact,
not.
that's foul. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get ahead of the game before it all goes bad. So y'all watch as we transition over to the iStar vehicle.
And the creator of it is here today.
Yeah.
And he told me
Oh, now it sounds like I'm kissing his ass. So why you tell everybody? No, I'm fucking with you. I had
said it
already told
earlier.
everybody.
I know you
that.
did. I was going to say, I know.
What the fuck? Okay. The creator is here today, and he just told me, man, that they're going to have the live, to be able to go live from iStar.
Yeah.
In much the same way that we go live on YouTube
And
and
Instagram,
the chat room and all of that. So that's going to be dope.
And,
That's
you know,
gonna be fire.
I've never been scared to do what I have to do. Meaning, like, to get the followers up, I might have to start over. I'm not scared to start over. You know what I mean when I say that?
Sometimes you got to do it.
I'm not afraid to do the Lord's work.
Well, if you finish what you set out to do, you're always going to have to start over because you'll be starting something new.
That's right.
So,
When you get out of jail and all your old bitches have left, that's a challenge to stack new bitches. So when the old bitches see you in the streets, they like, where you get her from? I'm not afraid to do the Lord's work. That's my cut off that Django album. John Legend?
Django, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now you liking John.
I don't like John, but the little fruit booty can sing. I'm not afraid to do the Lord.
Yeah, he can blow.
What?
That's
is
my
go-
cut. Yeah, that's Marcus over there. He looked like receded Django. That's Kojako.
Well, that's too bad you can't raise. That's too bad you can't raise your leg.
He said I look like one of the dudes on the chain.
I was gonna say, but he can't raise his leg tonight. No!
Are you about to show them your
thing.
outfit?
What? I got
Hey.
I got on the.
Can y'all get...
No, you can't. Oh, it goes all the way down to the floor, y'all.
I sell slum.
Oh,
What?
I may post that on the Instagram, the 5150. Ooh.
It's a full...
I mean, he does have
Jalabia.
nice calves, though. I have to give it to him. He has nice calves.
I got clean feet too.
Oh, don't raise it up near his own.
I
So don't
Would you
look.
tell him to raise his foot while he wearing a man dress?
I forgot it was
near
a dress.
me? Why would you do that?
He says it's a long shirt all the way to the ground.
That's what it is. It's a long shirt.
No.
Marcus
black
said
man's
fly up
kilt.
in the wind like his hairline. Look here.
Oh.
Once again, the 5150 show has lived. We have a lot of people in here watching this show. I'm so glad. Jerome and his son.
Got one in.
Phil over there, he didn't sleep that much today.
He stayed awake.
Mike and his homeboy with the braids and shit on the Kawhi Leonard side of the game.
Abe and Nail.
Abe popped up. I love Abe. I be so glad. Abe is always smiling and in a good mood.
Laughing.
He a good spirit.
You think he's still
You don't have a
under trance?
girlfriend, do you, Abe?
Yeah, he does.
hate that shit, man.
Oh,
I'm
see,
telling
he
you,
don't
that's-
want to be alone. See?
No, I know he's happy.
No, he's not. He just said nobody wants to be. I thought you meant you didn't want to be
Hey,
alone.
you don't have a girlfriend, right?
Not since this COVID shit. No.
That's why
See,
you
but
happy.
He wants one. No,
That's
he's
why
not
you
happy.
That's why you. Let me tell you something. Bitches
not
destroy
happy.
everything. You don't believe me, but one day I might not even be around no more. Abe gonna see that Corey told me about them bitches.
You guys will both be holding hands. standing above the grave.
Everything.
They don't leave nothing.
Most women are in a situation
So sad,
where
this guy.
everything that was around them, they destroyed it.
Sad.
It wilted in their presence.
Oh my
But couldn't
Lord.
the same be said for wayward young men?
No, it's a never-ending story. Let's not even go there with
I
it.
don't destroy nothing. I don't be around nothing.
See? Exactly.
I wish I would be around my kids. That's what the mama is for.
Oh.
You take care of the kids. I didn't even want you. You kept it so you can feel like you did something with all the people you fucked. I was the one that you kept the baby. You was like, look, everybody, I've been fucking, but I got this to show for it. That's what a child is in the hood. A child is proof the pussy has been fucked before.
DCFS.
So the child is a sex receipt.
Start somewhere.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Zoe.
just
The
trying to
child
understand
is the child is a proof of purchase.
It's like oxymoron. Wait, but then you're... Wait, no, what? I'm lost.
What the
Proof of
fuck?
purchase. Now, D, what you saying? It's an oxymoron for this sweatshirt?
Yes.
How is it an oxymoron? This is a fact. This is a fact.
I don't know. You just talking about you leaving and the dad's gone and the mama, that's all you're
There's
there
a
for?
reason why the man leaves. Nobody wants to say that. They just want to act like he bad.
Could the man be leaving because he weak? Not all men have the
Thank
fortitude
you,
to
I know.
stay.
Yeah.
Right.
So there are
Right.
some
He
men
is
who
weak.
leave. out
That's
of
why he
weakness.
left. He's weak from that bullshit.
Oh, Lord. It's
At the house.
Told you. Told
Do you know before child support, men used to say, I'm about to go to the store and get
And
a
never
loaf of
come
bread.
back. I
And
know.
never come back. They'll move to a whole nother town
you're so
and
proud of
start
that.
over with a new
And they're
bitch.
so proud of that. Come on.
What? This is the way it's been.
But that's weakness,
Thank
right?
you. Exactly.
Men who
yeah.
stick around the woman.
This is his factual opinion.
Men who
This is my factual opinion.
It's his Craig fact.
This is my opinion that's a fact. Men who stick around the mother of their children actually are in love. That's actual love. When you stick it out with this blister
Here we go. See, it's
of a
come on.
life,
Oh my God.
that is the definition of love.
He's about to.
You normally die sad. Like, I don't know how y'all gonna make it without me, but I'm just glad I was
He's
here
about to bust a
and work
capillary.
myself to death until it's over. Goodbye, y'all.
But don't you
done.
stay for the kid, not for the woman.
Not this
You
one.
stay for the kid.
I just said, Zoe, if a man stick it out in spite the child,
In spite the child.
that is the definition of love. What could be more sincere to be around this herpy bump of a being?
Whoa.
I'm not saying everybody's a herpy bump, but I'm saying most women that you have a baby by was an accident. You know, most men didn't be like, I'm about to get her pregnant. Most men just are potent at the time when they were sleeping with her, so the girl got pregnant.
So does that speak to the man's irresponsibility?
There is no irresponsibility in nature. Is the coyote evil for eating the squirrel? No, he's doing what God put him here to do. Eat the squirrel.
So we're here.
I eat the girl. The coyote eats the squirrel. This isn't the circle of life. I'm sorry. I know it's not fair. It's not when you got a woman who says things like, "You did it." That woman is in need of physical discipline, and you need to tell her you are not allowed to do what I do. Did you hear Prince, father? You do what I say.
Oh,
On Purple Rain.
Don't I keep the heat on?
You never
Don't
let
I
me
beat you
have
on a regular-
any fun. Shut up!
Jesus.
Stop it, Daddy.
Right. What did he tell Prince? You gonna get married? Don't get married. Ain't that what he told him? That's why Prince ain't getting married. He was just
They
like,
had a sick, come on. They had a sick relationship, but then they're over there holding hands. He's crying. That's crazy.
That's the difference between
you and me.
Anyway.
I don't write it down.
Exactly.
I'm dressed like Francis L.
He dressed like Prince, yeah. A big Prince.
Right.
He's dressed like Aladdin.
He said I got a sundress on.
They said Prince was wearing. No, they said you wearing
Yes.
a sundress.
I can't with this one. I know.
I think
God dang it.
remember when Prince Daddy hit him?
Yeah, he knocked him out.
Prince tried to raise up on him in the house.
Well, first he had heels on, and he's little.
And what happened when Prince acted like he was finna do something?
He mushed him.
Took his little shirt off with his little stretch pants on back in the day. And he said, "Answer me, motherfucker!" And Francis L. was in there playing his piano. And Prince came in there and ain't bust a grape. He did the Will Smith.
He sat down. He listened.
All he did was sat down next to his father and said, "Entanglement."
Oh,
Is that yours?
messed up.
That's what he told his dad. Is that yours?
Is that what he said?
Of course it's mine.
Ain't that what Francis L. said? He said, "Of course it's mine." Prince stole Francis L. music and ain't give him his shit. You took his music and fucking made a cut with it.
I am. I'm gonna put that.
course.
You had a
Right.
big jaw bitch in the band named Wendy. That's why he kept Wendy around, because her jaw was big and he wasn't attracted to her. Keep women you're not attracted to around. I hope I get another beaver eating gospel beaver in here.
Oh.
Sarah did an amazing job on my show Monday.
So you have to say that.
was
I am
good.
so glad.
Exactly.
In
No,
fact,
she
it
was
might be
good
a
here.
fact.
She was good here, though.
Oh yeah,
She was good here too.
You don't think so?
She was good.
Really, Corey?
What?
You-
Trying
you're
to
not
be
gonna-
friends with her now, huh?
That's the truth. I'm not gonna lie just because something. Exactly.
What happened to the password, D?
Excuse me? What password?
Oh, you don't know about that?
Oh, here
I
we
never
go.
write
So then you're
anything
gonna get
down.
on me because I don't know something? If I didn't know it, then how could you be
Oh,
upset?
you don't
with
know
me?
about the password situation?
No.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's me.
Okay.
Somebody said rest in peace, Prince. He's been dead for several years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was killed by the music industry.
Yeah.
He had a catalog that was worth something. We was talking about that earlier.
Oh
Yeah.
All right, so we was joking about the shit. Everybody don't take it all seriously and shit, goddammit.
She was.
Francis L. never really beat up Prince Mama. That's a joke. That ain't real.
But somebody said you had on a sundress. I don't know who said that.
Marcus said it. That was funny.
Marcus.
He does have a
Marcus,
little. He does have a little pullover, like a little when the women be
Yeah.
putting something over their bathing suit.
This is after you leave somebody's house outfit.
No, that's when you're on your way to a swimming pool and you want to cover up your.
You don't
stupid-
wear this to a swimming pool.
I'm just saying that looks. It's.
This isn't even the material to wear to a swimming pool.
Is it linen? What is it?
It is-
I don't know what it is. I got it off
It's
Facebook.
velvet.
It
It's
should
velvet.
look like it's from
Oh, but look
the
at
Middle
that.
East.
So look at
It
this. This
just-
has been look, he got long hair that was right next to his chin. Oh.
Is that a long hair for real?
Look.
Looks
yeah.
like your hair, D.
It is. How would my hair be up there?
How you gonna put it on my towel? You disrespectful.
It was just on your neck. Hello.
You just mad because the hair be on your teeth. Look here.
What? Oh.
Bust back at her, y'all. Bust back
no,
at
that
her.
was weak. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
No,
I'll be having to
Craig.
give D a pass because she the only girl here. We got to get a girl that D get along with. Who could that be?
That's ridiculous.
Can
I don't
we-
D
have
is
to-
a little
Come to the show next
territorial.
yeah, if
Yeah,
she's not
it's a
little
working.
territorial.
You
I
noticed
picked-
that,
I
right?
picked that up.
Yeah.
What? How could I be
On the
territorial
show,
when
you
nobody's around
territorial.
here?
Oh, you know
About
when
us.
other girls come on the show. Because I'm
No.
not going to be here that much longer.
Corey. Okay, if you want, if you must, if
It's
you
a
want
sign
to
that you love us. It's
No,
all right.
it's not.
It's okay, D.
No.
I want to bring a girl on that you are comfortable with.
That has nothing to do with me. That's
Bring
like
Mimi. We like Mimi.
Before you were like, oh, stop bringing all these different people just out of nowhere. So then we have to ask.
Who did I say that
Now
about?
she done revealed the
Everybody,
behind
and
the
you're
scenes
like, you have to
conversation.
ask.
I said if I said bring
You said
somebody out of
anybody.
nowhere,
No,
it's because you brought
anybody-
somebody out of nowhere.
No, that's not the thing. You
Somebody said Takara.
You
Get the
said
fuck outta here.
anybody who wants to come on the show, do you have to ask? So that's the thing. And
Right.
most of the time,
So
and
just-
most of the time, you don't answer your phone. We can't even get a hold of you. Did we even get a hold of him, Nail, when we couldn't get in? Okay, then
Okay, D.
we can't get a hold of you.
Bring
but
your homegirl on the show. The girl who cooked.
Which one?
Who's responsible for cooking for my mom when she was
Okay,
sick.
Annalisa, she could bring
Ask
some.
Annalisa if she wanna
Matter of
come on
fact,
the
speaking
show.
of Prince, because that was they were like almost related.
smashed,
They were
but go
really
ahead.
no, they didn't. Her dad was his agent. Hello,
He
they were
smashed her
close.
dad, then.
No.
All right.
That's how I know Tina Marie and Rick James. Rick's sister's her godmother.
Oh.
Yeah, no, okay.
So bring her on.
I could, if
Ask
she
her,
wants
and
to.
and if she wants to come on, we would love to have her on.
Yeah,
She's got personality.
Of course she
And
does.
she's the one who is got that kitchen going and shit. Please bring her on.
Yep, Annalisa.
We would love
Somebody
to.
said bring Lunel.
Bring
we
Lunel
have had
on.
Lunel. One time at RMC, Corey wasn't showing up. Wait, he was late, and I saw Lunel out in the
I would
front.
love
and I
Lunel
asked
on
Lunel
here.
to
She
host,
would-
and Lunel helped me host it. Remember, you got all in your feelings that night.
Lunel would not
He
tolerate
wasn't there, and I
any
brought
of this
Lunel.
if she was
asked her
here.
to help me host it. Yeah.
None of this would fly.
I want you to pick a girl to come on, D. Somebody who you would feel
Got
comfortable
all
with.
kinds of girls. I used to bring Darnisha and everything, and every time I brought somebody, he'd go, "Do you next time you want to bring people, call and let me know ahead of time." I'm like,
And
okay.
I stand on that.
Right.
I stand on that.
And we can't ever get a hold of you in time. A lot of times you can't find out till the day of.
Okay, bring Darnisha. Darnisha will go. I could tell.
What?
She'll go.
What do you
Darnisha
mean?
will go.
Is that dirty?
Marcus, you need to be up here that day.
No, oh, gross.
I'ma stick
no,
Marcus on
don't
her.
be pimping my friends out to people
You
like
know
that.
Marcus gonna
Oh,
smash.
I will hell
She
no.
gonna
Did you hear what
go,
she
Marcus.
said?
Hell
She
no.
said it out her own mouth. She said,
Hell no. I will block
She ain't gonna be able to
that.
block us. I'm telling
Hell
you.
yes, I will. Hell yeah, Marcus.
She
no,
get down.
I heard you talk.
Darlene said it.
No.
She get
directly.
down. Trust me.
No, she
It don't
would
matter
not.
if D blocking it. Bring,
No. 'cause
Bring-
I'm looking out for my
bring
girl.
Lunel-
I know what they want. I
bring
know what they
Lunel with you to help block. D gonna be like, don't mess with him. Lunel gonna be like,
Leave Lunel alone too.
what? Yeah, you gonna open up if you go on the road with her too.
said he
You guys, you ain't some sick if you won't be out here with me.
Lunel, no.
Ask Grady. I had to do it, Grady. I had to do it.
What? Oh, hell no. I'm done.
Lunel, Grady opened up for Lunel once. What?
Opened up a
You
show.
can't be out here. Lunel is Boo Capone. You never see them in the same place. Hey, Boo, I had to get you, nigga. Now I gotta bring Boo Capone up here. I done said it. Anyway, the show gone.
It's almost 11.
Oh my God, the show went way over.
Well, I kept
This
telling
shit
you.
is
5150, y'all. Thank you for fucking with us. We'll catch y'all next week.
Just